Odofo medase se wode wafidie na ato Adom TV. Ya wone osomfo ni tekotego ibetu anamontuo bi. Ene atifi sama medem nam ne se how to be the best version of who you are. How to be the best version of who you are. Everyone made by God has within them a potential to become great and successful. Obia otredi ampon ena ebo wo no odi bibi adua wo mu se obaye wo mama na watu mpon wanya yedie nanso odi hye wo mu no nkyere se ebeba ne sada me ka se na no me konto mobile phone no kura me na nya adwuma isa se na chip nim ya me chip hye mu nso no se me download no ma na phone ayema se me de bibi fofo hye mu a betimi a store bibi wo mu na efe medwira phone ho na etofo mu a ansai. I made the best use of the phone. So the bayan esubaba mfaso ama me. That's how you are also made to be. Onyame bo wo no odnioma bi dua mu ba sese wodi nioma bi kan abrabo ho asa wabrabo adimu aso ani anya nkonimdie. For most of us, through our training and conditioning, we have become our own enemies. Bebre na tete de ma yen enoma ye fam no ama ya nkasa ya no kasa na ne ye adane atamfo ya esisi ye kwan na emma kwan ma enoma nyame de dua mu no ye nsa betimi aka oseme dia me Ghana me de me nkrani kwa me gaji me bona be ni chon kwa cho me ni me de me akani na na me de na ode se din we wa no ho na wajai enoma wo nyame de dua ne mu no so be di akiri ayo enkyere de ma wo susu de tu tim akwan do fa so no abe susu dua ma abrabo yes na say ba no onyankopon ebo wiye. You were made to become great, each one of us. None of us were made to be poor, ordinary or grassroots. We were all made to live as royals on this earth. Bayana your environment baby your friend baby atie our background your chi your kromo your free one atete and the life circumstances we face. And a nyoma ye fam fu en kwada brem besi ne no eno na asi kwan ema ya brabo abedu baby ayedo yi asabe bebre ye twadwa asu. Our world is full of opportunities and problems that needs to be solved. Very often we exercise self-doubt. Asamna ba ye we de mi huna no excuse oh nyame na ese me ye so o ya na ye oh we de nyame nsa no adwuma we na so ye too much worrying at 18 anwinwi bebre ada no policemen dey be na prosecute ono ano ho e was Supreme Court and we dey me dey mensa mfata and we dey hwe be nkoma menye say na ono a ebu no ho abonfia na wa ha afi adenda ho no obadwina adwina bro so e fe no overthinking. These are the things that get in the way of your divine power. Self-doubt, excuses, too much worrying, being anxious, overthinking and blaming others are the things that get in the way of your divine power to create great things. Some of us have become self-destructive. We think we are victims. Anhweme ye me ma me kurabi ajabi ma nko school me ne classmate alumni kramenti alumni ase. And we are so fearful in using our divine potential. Onyame bo won wa ma secondary school wa ma university o se me bo se me seso wa ma se kolegon Ken University anake vas o se me bo se me seso na bra na be sha de nyina so dominate. To dominate, to be fruitful, so be swamba and multiply. So would be become hona wasumbo. These are the intents of God at creation. When you do the show, Muntino can say, come and dominate, be in charge, be fruitful, swamba, and ya work and multiply. So onyami e ni bibi the show mo anko nka se be sa de no. Na mo ba wi ase antete atiatia ene nyoma abefa mu no etwa nyame nyansa ene empo na kwanche ode hye omu no ye bisa on se ye wa kwada one a chance on ya. The wakwada, one a chance emredu ne ma million friend man da. The wakwada, one a chance no for your nom and young one and when any tree. They say, Obia baby as some young sebu timwa, unyamade mawo. Naso atete, atiatia, and I mean your way, Memfa, where Jimmy, what say, what they say, na aka unyaminyan sound the maona ashe. Na kusia the friend of factual knowledge. Obin krata, what in team, ya a friend of theories. Obinyan san ne nim de ono so atintim na wo so akofa na wakan na wanya factual knowledge na wo de aka experiential knowledge eno ma wa fam nyina na wo de obu bra. That's not how we're made to live our lives. We're made with potential, yet we lack the tools and the kind of knowledge in order to improve. I say, for the lack of knowledge, my people perish. We are not perishing because we lack factual knowledge. We are not perishing because we lack experiential knowledge. We are perishing because we lack the divine revelation knowledge. Do do na ebre, nyese won ko school. Do do na ebre, nyese won sua de. Do do na ebre, nyese won fa ne mu anya sua hunu. Ye ebre esan se nyansa ehia se bebu bra no apare ye. Eno nyansa ben. Nyansa ben na apare wo. The wisdom you need to navigate the circumstances of your life does not come from schools. It comes from divine revelation. Eye suahunu bi a efiri otwedi ampo ho de ma wo ye na ma wo wiaye o kan ma da ya wo de sore nante ye at the time you are supposed to work and work. Say nyansa na apare ye nim de beberebe o wiase nyina sabe adane nkwasasem minim ene aware say ye minim ene ohia minim ene abrawe ho krono ene asisie minim nyansa ya emfiri nyame ho eno ni pesa nkumanya krono ene asisie emne do ese nipa da sani yebisa say yesua wie ye no nyansa be na apare ye ya entimi enkenya tumidi onyankopon ede hye ye mu semfumbu bra. There's a need for us to go back to assess what we are missing in terms of the knowledge base, in terms of the wisdom required to make our lives better. Indeed, we need to upgrade our knowledge. So say yenye suahunu bi, say yenye nyansa bi apare yen ne bi bubra. Aha na medu besie. Edin yam je so eye ni ta kotego. Me gidi se me Kenya watenka ene wadwene. Me kan se wo ko school enye. Me kan se ne ma fam na da na se nye de. Me se wa ko school wa sua de. Wa fa ne mem na nso so aka de ba ko bi. Ya se wo de kan bra bo ho na e ma tumpon.
Franshan somewhere ne anopai so de abraye no sia bo apa ho adeshima ma ye mamu nyina ache ye mo akwa Badwam TV Badwam kase so anopai somewhere sie na braso sawuti bi ne etodwa wo mu bi ya wo betu enie empadifo e ma ye ensuo se wo mo bebu nsuo ne toto de amaye e wo bosumi ayesi fofore mu ye de sansam ne nchiremu no ebebremo ye bekọ adanse apagya e-blog senior high school no. Yes, it's say dear nkura any amokuya and agi school no aboso sansemini sembi and an opemere bro Adom TV Badwam kase or Facebook /Adom TV kase no ho Go TV 176 DSTV 280 midin ediafia amankwa tamaklu afia ni die mutie said and some no enchiremu ankasa etie empanifo eda Ghana Water Company Limited ano say abosumi ayebesimu no nsuo no. Yes, one bubu ne tot at the mamaye. Omu jegu musa wanhwa so ebeye hye ye hye ahodo mpanifo no mo yes abeya. Won betumi adru won botaye ho 2030 no hye ahodo won pese won ye de boa yesu ho nsam so man. Adom TV kase any communication director wo Ghana Water Company Stalimati edinkomwe.
50 November horno to December ebepemene no insobia entimi entoy. You say in dry season around this time. And ama omu use rain water. Ede omu njuma. Ama omu use boreholes omuri omu njuma. Omu nyina no sisi ano omu nyaba be issue pipe inso. Na ntebe ma pressure beda pipe inso no so. Already na nkasa no as a company no Yen capacity is such that yentimi meet demand no deda. So anasisia the demand also a cost. Until amount the gap between demand and supply are very huge. The only way between a bridge is to do an equitable distribution of the water in the system, and only water demand management na no.
Way and Adom News ebisa opening say enema ben na womo aso ye no edi gu akwam se ne omanfo enkoso emfasa ohawmu afi bia ye wrema eno nso de odi to yenim no momientie bi
se ohwa yen treatment plants are war no capacities no such that intimi produce insuo emanenso ye nyina so. So the only thing between I say you see a full account and now the existing ones will be expanded. So the more capacity it may meet demand. So our treatment plants are capital intensive. In some other regions, you know, the treatment plant is there a bit me as soon but the resource is also not available. The resource is not available not because I require, but it's because of human activities. A polity in so to the extent they say a dupe and pencil be intimi and entreaty, a dupe and pencil be a nina etimewe na awo aye yen ya dodo etwetwe in dria a bit me ma yen sutene ene yen isubmonte bit ma cover.
Mayenko adanse apeja e-blog senior high school award dance south men cinema wa santimante mu no a ndc abandada no si ye no yese se wokọ ho no mode a nkura ene nkrante e na agi school dan yaboso eno mu Adom TV kase abopro akọ etwaso
ye ya rehosem kese pa ne se sika John Muhammad si school dan we bedu bebi ewe de aka wasi ye wie no ne bo be ye den asen sika ye de hye ase yesa ban ye na adwen se obesan ye den akoho nti ye ba ha ye de ne se ye ba be do school dan no.
Deputy Regional Secretary Emma NDC ewa santimantem nso ewa ha ye ne abrate nso eni nkomo ne ye misa ane se dan sempanifo ebia mfaso ban na de bebre nipa ewo adanse ene ne mpatamu
C2 NDC age last elections eno mahu project we sisi wo enti omunim se so mba ya ebema parliamentary candidate no han credit bi no watimi a maintain city no se saade a eni nya manem pro mehu samanfo obo education minister abaso with reformation aba with innovation aba so ya sign innovation e kan nyina sa wa yense no korempo a na just school adan wo nwuremu a sebe mfa so be na wo sa transformation so de ba ne so
yene nipa bi no so ombe pie mu ha so bi eni nkomo ne emisa won se edi enti na omo so de omo ho share sa kwasafo dwuma yi emu
de fa so bebre pa ye betimi aton ade wa ha e be boa yen omo si dan wa ha so ebi mu so be han e mo ma eden abetenam enti de fa so bebre e de ba ma because edan yesu ye adwene ho pa e besi wona said de ye da ye na yesu papa ti ato abama wa wona oboso wo som wo ban no eti o man som no o som ye ade awre ho sam e na ye hu no wa ha ni wadu bia se ye ni abre mo ka ebi ba minim sa adomfo de ye tie mo pa mo ka e bam ye sramo ye de ha ni yesu we ade to manim sa na mo ma ba bia wasa empanimfo a ye wo man mu a wo mo ka e bam bia no o mo mram
me de Isaac K Nomanyon Adom Kase
ye wuso aye wo ngumasian mu ensem na colleges of education asuafo enhunu se school no wo mo course wo mo nko ana set say fi se wa chechrefo se strike no wo mo agya to ho ana so wo mo mrai bibia wo ho nti we te ha we fa ha wa de bo ho ana ade sana ne wa sori kofi ana so wa kwakoda eyo ha wo Adom TV kase etwaso
toaso ama bibia ye akona kwan so de a enkeye we say woman be this year bibia de na kwan within 2 weeks here mu no lectures be start assignment group assignment ne bibia be kokoko so kama but sounds ko break ya na say o meja ya kwesi akwantin fi no wode ye ja ho no mako etimi me de ne mesere ne say enti hase ne nya dwuma bra o mo ba be hia o after 2 weeks you know na ne aban ahyehya to kwan mu bia no wonya den wonya ma teacher fo no won so wonya kuma pani odo no won san fa nkyira de nto aso ye mpese break bia be ye den ebe ba fi se ba ye na be han
enu akyire yi na adesuafoɔ bi a wani agye sɛ wakyerɛkyerɛfoɔ asen aba school mu ɛbɛkyerɛ wɔn mu adeɛ no ɛde to yama ne boni anim sɛ saa tua a akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ no ɛteyɛ no ɛde ɔhaw bebree aba abɛgyae wɔn adesua so.
By the 2 weeks na wɔde bɛka wɔ asɛm no nti ɔba ne dɛm dɛ asɛm wɔntuma nka bio deɛ ɛne yɛnim deɛ obɛtumi asi akyi.
About 6 weeks for first phase. That's the starting soon. 1 week at orientation. That's after 2 weeks. Almost sign call strike. It means the academic need na be quite trained. I was using na into means you are sanko fee.
Teachers in the class. No more better. You will be brave. See a cover up. See starting in term. It may be in term.
Ashaya Shang woman so and should want some of the 2 job for school placement for sale. 4th estate 4 years she should move to ja. A teacher for a teacher for an answer about time will be 8 years. Casabeya. You bet me the woman at school. I hold one more choose ye grade 8 year 4 no. And no more no rock was equating or a Casama for Ministry of Education near Adom Cassie Edin Comway.
Dear, you have human interface will be you may have one of these challenges. Play school placement in there are also even instances or situations which may one more have come to make genuine corrections. A better reflection on Triak Tekuama and Caprana Sempoa Mobia. Now, so far as no deal with him, could deal any more amount there. Maybe just some few clerical administrative errors or so by Joe Tekuana Sempoa. I don't know, Bribia de Cocobo, fast Aquania, so the amount was a school placement is entirely based on merit. At no point, there was a Tekuana Sempoa de Mobia. Say, which way, a promise, yes, do go here, there's no corporate sec. Who be in Diminia when young those schools. And nothing a buying, she say, mono school beer and any school beer and your papa. And then you walk it tough for more yard the pa in your bar Francisca Lamini and all Harvard. She went together, she never went to be a brig girls. What did I say? And then you can't tap 4 yard and no come here, Kruma Santa Chama, remind one more yard, I will state a yard, I will call and say yard. So there is no bad school, as you say, you can't watch them. We hear interventions, they are called a special training, they might call teachers. Textbooks are called at the basic, at the secondary school level. No? At no point in the BOB base, I say any school, business school, being your papa. Of course, in terms of school, no charge, any school, no culture, any values, no idea school, no crowd, the level of obsession sometimes by parents say, "Kwembia no chincha chinye school when I'm banned by man and kwenya man and gonna there a harding." But Sebi, video yenye hubi is an opportunity for us. Say we are sure Ghanaians that if there are any normal beer, of course, it's a human interface. So all loopholes won't be an ebusua, a treat and to chronosa, and nothing abribia, and any security agencies in institutions. One more share last year, cry chibi. So, the Bokoswa to liaise with the various security institutions, the security agencies to make sure that any loophole be a wumbiano, ya beheni SCC.
Emebnu bi ya wombofu wo bimbila wo Nanumba North mensinimo wo Northern Region se wo ye yekere de etia wo mrahye bedwani Dominic Nitiwo ne MC ya wo office enuema hodo bebre wo hono mu anka wo so wo mato aso wo magya ato ye project na making enu nti wo mu ye we atwempanifo adwensi so sebe ya wo beba no wasa soma ye adwuma ne bi mu oni Adom kase edi nkomoyi.
Today come before you to pour our utmost displeasure towards the lackadaisical approach our Member of Parliament, who doubles as the Defense Minister of Ghana, Honorable Dominic Nitiwo, and the MC, Honorable Abdullah Yakubu, towards developmental projects in their constituency. This demonstration is non-partisan, non-tribal, non-religious, and non-chieftaincy affiliations. It is very disheartening to observe that there is no single project started by Honorable Dominic Nitiwo and his government which is completed in Bimbila, the constituency capital.
Womanfobia no mo kansa wo yekire ya wo mo eye e wo Bimbila wo mo nsema wo mo so de to Adom News anim na ebini.
Community center ma da kana matezane kana nun kwamba yina nete ti da yina te bipala nete borla community center kara zanti sonti gilmalana te dise kabra yina bo poloti poloma tibma kadana kana bankpe mbelfuda kana lawyer Mohammed mene Dominic Sunsun because lawyer Mohammed da yina entegle non gele tengban ngoma ka chante ka community center ma ke no miele ka tijilma empira yina tie no de betuno cheka lawyer Mohammed miele ka dale loe ami on da lo mora mala te pambe sawra bi ora ba male to kuto bani mane de so community center ma da lo ma draba palgete so
Adom TV, Badwam Kasia na Augusto Shane. Share live on Facebook/Adom TV, Go TV at 176, DSTV at 280. Yeah, they concern for Fromo. Penny Quancher for Dabui Power Authority, yeah, Kofi Jamasi. And they were the Atuja said, Jumapuano, Yamianimuni, or more a be numum, at the Ama, one who can ye brana or ye a Juma Hono. But in semi tuja a year Parliament, Mashebe, the Fear Committee, a one more at ye yen, Juma Hodo, and not in semi etuja.
The Bui Authority is in my constituency. It's in Jama. Yes. So, Chairman, thank you. The first issue has to do with, I have received a lot of complaints from landowners with respect to compensation. And some are also of the view that they've not been treated well because they were supposed to be resettled. And you haven't done that. For instance, last year, a community called on Tereso was flooded. I had to go to help them. Your office didn't even come to say, we sympathize with you. What are you doing with respect to the issue of compensation and also resettlement?
Kofi Jamesi eyi sa asembisana no ene wadi tu dwa se empatasike biara esese wotua ema obi biara ne ho kaaye no wonom atua ya wakato aso se authority no ene nananom ahemfo a wonpotamu ho no mo edinsa woso se ne be ya wonyi obia emfiri sa empatasike tua ne mu.
I can say with authority that all the people who need to be resettled have been resettled. But it is true that land compensations have not been paid to the landowners because most of those matters are in court. And until the court comes out with the findings, we cannot go ahead and pay. Now, since my assumption as the CEO, I visited the Bui Traditional Council, I visited the Bole Traditional Council, I visited the Bolewura, and I can assure you that we have started employing a lot of people from your area. Maybe you are not aware, but I have an authority that we have employed a lot of people.
Wateko koso 2482 abebi otoso mienu de ato delegates MPP amanyoko no enim se du se wo mo koyi kandinia wo munyi kandinia owo man no hodo na mumanye MPP party no ene yowra lunch maten yakopie mu asantemantam mu no ko ne naso a panidi nsemi etuja
said the city one from Onkola Brema minim no one ntia obia e mo anu so ntia obia so mu de oba obetimi ayenkwa e was our party for no ho say yenyi nipa mada MPP ano mu ye ma nipa na Ghana fo nyina so adwere ho mo nwere Ghana de ho sen de mo pe no party no
owura alanko jochimanten emre ode nsem etudwa o manhia no o kire mu say enfie enan ani achi kakra factories 296 ana yabwa ankwakra ma wo mo de tintim efom na mekanisa yenja santiman mu 296 ye mu 47 e wa santiman mu anu akire soso ye mu se koko asom ye de gold asom ye na soso adubri a esese ye penu mani bi ka ho na etimi ama empuntuo na akonanim anonti mede hye bebre egu akwam a se koku achi gold achi no ye be hye no ma bi ase a ebetimi abie omanum na ama adwuma aba ebi ni se ya sha ase se sese ye assemble cars ye cars wo Ghana mekan amabai me bia wo ya cars akese gira no emunsia ana sese o ma ba she assembly plant e wo Ghana o ma ba she ase nana awuku denchembo amana iboni
Rasha bedwani de ma de hye wo boem Kofi Adam se eye ne nwanwa So National Petroleum Authority mpanimfoɔ ɛbɛgye to make krata ɛwɔ oil marketing companies ahodoɔ bɛɛ 34 nsɛm na nkebia nkɛwɔ sɛ wɔn ɛtena se ɛhwɛ de bia ɔha no wɔ no na mu wagye wɔn krata afiri wɔn nsɛm a ɛwɔ so nkamfa so kakra bɛfiri hɔ de abrɛ ɛkasa ne to aso ne Adom kaseɛ ɛdi nkɔmɔ yi.
Concern that I have is to do with the revocation of the licenses of these 30 OMC. Considering that your revenue sources include fees and charges that you get from some of these OMC, and the challenging situation we find ourselves now, and the fact that some of these OMC operate also in remote areas, and you go to some community, they are sometimes the only ones that are there serving fuel to various users. Was it the case that you have reached your limit? There's no other way you could have handled it to still keep them in operation?
Nabra Mustafa Abdul Ahmed wada National Petroleum Authority ano eyi saa simbisa yi ano no ene wadi tu dwa se na wonum eni nhyehyɛ foforo bia obetumi ayama saa OMCC esane se emfie mienu na wonum tumi krata no wanya no foforo.
But what happened in the case of these 30 or so companies that we revoked was that for more than 2 years, some for 3 years, had no longer renewed their licenses. And Mr. Chairman, we take the renewal of license as an intention to do business. So if for 2 years you have not come to MPA to renew your license and you are not operational, we take it that you no longer exist basically, or that your company has gone bankrupt and you have folded up. And that indeed is the case. So the only option is to revoke and then report to IOCO.
My no so na Adom TV Badwam kase anope na hada bema kwan na yede asie yeda sepa radin fa nkomra sumdwem na utimi so share live on Facebook/Adom TV say Go TV now 176 DSTV 280 dia do sonde bonkrata na crowd online stories no so ba Adom online a eno so gum ne manjoonline.com na honorable incoming MP and incoming chief of staff Benjamin Asante Dako aka Asante Krobia, aka Omaihine, aka Obolo Daddy, aka
Papa.
Hello, good
morning.
Yeah,
Wadaruma Joshua no Moses.
Hello.
Wadaruma, sorry.
Any me and son what do you call
Pacho.
Maybe aboko.
Oh, oh. If you are not saying,
oh, Nyamiadum Boko.
Well, yeah, the Nyamiasi, Sanama Trust, no, so for the amount of Koshana, Yamasa, so for the Chilabus. You know, they should stop that. You know, who can phone Nyamiasema? You know, you just can't talk and behave anyhow. You know, I'm Kasati said, Nyamiasem, Jishabia now, they talk without any shame, as if someone and the we are so for the behave like as such. You know, remember what was animals. Debia can say, Debia or Maya Yanji standards and to no. You may be below the standard. Now be a norm. Abnormalities are becoming normal. When our issue now kind of private, don't come and join that issue with the faith. And you know, as you buy now done it, you know. And you're the papa. So don't pride yourself for church members to also follow you because we are an authority. When I could do now, you know, can you my basa. That church members is Jarebo boys at the tower. And when you fight Christopher serious. Well, you know, Mubahani Padres every day the faith is being attacked by Yeshuni a bang. Na so fumpo na kasasi. Better than go Yesu asendi na simponi. Na adane adwama boy. Sa nyum ni na na wontia na wa asekire ho. Oh, no, many power now church members and him a sign him reyo a woho ampa and here nekoba. Tin yekas lead us not even into temptation. A church has had your money in a BCCC. But Abutrenia Hodini Shasubi, Yamin Fandomi, impo so tomu kurana. And don't come and pride yourself. As you say, that is it. After all, what is it? And you're careful because we don't want to study the Bible and believe what the Bible says because we don't know the kind of God that we serve.
We are about no abeke can be silly trasses, no abekasa, no afan, no course, and be a suffer. Asem naba. Anka shia dan nim krano, ya de ade boy asisi hanse na ewura first one say ewura second one. Second one no be do na onye papa, umabi. Kana ne asansafira ya na yakoton ya sasa, e be di trouser nke fa ho. Please, don't spare us because we have a lot to talk about in this country. Don't bring the Christian faith into disrepute like that. Nyoma be brave ho. I just see a dream as a man. So those aspects, mo fa hihye mo dem hono. Boko de.
Ya me adom. Ade achi ye de. Na seda no wa mama enwa, me ma wa mo. Wa mama sorry, me ma mo bi mo.
Esther Jamiche.
Otu funyanko.
Esther Jamiche. Esther Jamiche.
Esther Osheno.
Time ano mo ya so na ye we call Wesley Day Secondary. And adani Kumasi Wesley Girls, Kumasi Wege. Na ye fa omoni.
Na say na say mo frɛ true.
Dem say mo frɛ true.
Ken no, what time no dey na mo frɛ true.
No, na mo frɛ true no opposite us.
And who any mo frɛ true
na. Na omo tell ni call mo frɛ true. Ana be Kumasi Wesley Girls. Me ma emphasis na ya.
David, papa.
Na mo frɛ true isuku ate ne ho. Ana Methodist Day no so isuku ejina brane. Na me ka say the mo frɛ true na be Methodist Day.
It is school dey na.
They say me call Wesley Girls Secondary.
Be me
na Methodist Day.
Sir.
And be expose my music in school na my school. And one of us out.
Oh, there Saddam.
And now be none of the kick school me call say do mine as I'm so what because Wesley do say
we do kai great cause konongo dumasi.
Yeah, konongo dumasi.
Maybe 70th anniversary.
Yeah, hey, excuse me, work great cause. Mighty Japas. They share me there we hey, excuse
we munya wo ama mo frɛ enti no nyame ya dom a 70th anniversary baby a wo bia momra empenufo mpa o enti nyame ya dom a momra ora SK Boafo lawyer momra ora Ecospio Gabra momra
ono so of course hey SK the free titi we see konongo the FMO mighty cause
bebre nya mighty
and a great cause.
Yes please.
Mighty Japas rather mighty Japas.
70 years and you better.
Anna Kumasi Anglican cry day. Great cars, supercars. Supercars, yeah, supercars. Anna was supposed to the cry day. Mighty KTI. I see. Great Amas. Amedia. Amedia.
Oh, okay.
No, please.
Any please. What's your one?
I was see when I was children.
Say young by competition and you sir or can't some make me bubo din was
ni phone e wi no man hin e wi o don bi la se mo kwa wi Kumasi Wesley Girls bi la se mo
Wesley Girls for I remember mo Wesley Girls wow but
adia tie de no ada afia man kwa asoso am especially 31.
Oh.
You know, January 31.
31.
And then the Onyame nya they were supposed to frame my match say. Pepe.
Oh, asu. Na the bank be am.
Maybe I say that you know. Maybe I say baby I'm the father. One o see. E to man is on the
confess. So
Enti be sure say. And then my phone do na no. On be stress bia be stress kama.
General idea. My phone one.
Oh, my phone na.
I say that.
No, say my phone na obia besre kama.
Ye nyina na ka obia that's why you.
No, me dey I Canada. Me yi me dey feel. Me dey no. I can't see say mu e be to say turodo na e carry one rudu. Asa. Wa dey my bia no na bank awo. Wa dey my no. Ye na ye wo SHB say hu na bibia ko. Ana omo so e dey omo ko mu ni mu. It's almost every day, no. So we get back in why because almost say Yesu ni ye ban no. So mama second we say oh you be draw ni na fast gram na.
Banyame ayade o.
Oh papa.
From last year to
papa
20 whatever.
Na me na o ka say game 30th December.
Say me kan.
And I'm sure they be 30th December you dey collapse.
Oh say ya wo ma ba be say.
Yeah.
Enti no nyame ayebi. Ye be die nko ado de ma ye.
Yes.
Sa nti Awurade ada.
The man who ye won no. So wo biu so ni biu. We den a obanum su. So wo biu so ni biu. We den obanum su.
Ofo kwa bi so kura komo no so ni sika kura. Ohun asa oyem ye okay bi sa. Nyame enye wa ho de. Enye ho se kom kire na o kire. Nyame a. Eda na sepa Awurade ode ye asase de abeduru ne no. Won fi ntwa. Afene bosomi akanyina Awurade hu ye nyina ye mobo. Dey January we have any message you don't worry. I feel you so near ma. You rough February
the month of love.
Who say bibia?
Nti bosom we de bosomi a ye kire dosronko. De bia ye kire do. Ba ye kire dosronko kura bosomi we. Nti orphanage ni bi honom na waboabo tade ne mpaboa no sika kakra na oduane kakra. Oko hospitals ni bia wards ni bi honom ultimate adopt utwam ko bi wa utimi say there be we dey wada ha che or the 500 what your partners in the bush for ebe form coffee you know so just be doing that. Don't visit your prisons now also kakra bi awo bia no prison officers no now bless you no bless e inmates na nkasa so nti kakra na na e kosa cardiac hospitals na say ya salam dan say pantan kakra bi awo bia no enuro bi anampa bi anabeshit bi bibia ni ho ayefo enye mistake bibia ni ho ayefo emo bottle baako bi 5 kg kura na it saves a situation misrew bomodia opotem ho no so no ye won kofo wa won say aho kire kakra bi abefo mo abrabom nti potem ho no so no bomodia na wo kire do yen train Christmas answer and then the dangerous aspect of our life no and train Christmas nipa wa ho yehiem afre baby a wo ye adwuma baby a wo te baby a wo kɔ adwuma baby a wo free kai wonchi so ye ka nyina ye se wo be ye peche won kran na wonchi so wo rafi kra wa 40 ase a hwe mo yie entwe mo free man se na wa be kokotako live band de koba nyina ho na wa be han musicians de koba nyina be han am ye so ye tough ehun hia hwe wa wo fo bra wo mtiase for bro mtiase exactly sa adwum no ehun fa so pa
oje
yes iti bomodia bra ni patiase o wa hihiem no wo bibia ye bra ni panetiase nya afia wa free mu no ana obedi ni ho adanse a ebi code ebi sida ehun
edi sika kese e bonsa mi wa ni pe wonya ye tiase fama ye ni
exactly
ne ye kwa ye hu say kwabra me tiase 10,000 min kata 10 na de ne say 10,000 wo ye mam kufu ni medi sa
we de obo makutia ba
ene bena yin so de bibia timisi wa nya fasting a de aka nyina osane gu ye so sa
when he does na ni pem kra wo kasa akoko nto bedwem so de ma to bedwem e dey me kweli boko it's all that you do cat dey every buy hokwan after online stories beautiful we fasted every month until exams BC can they share experience wow a subject for conversation the fact is that we fasting so interest we didn't kunimo the man be mo sa dance so say o chiri kom say Awurade say on kai on mo no na wo say sua de no Awurade betima mo no excellent and only the edge a Christian for walk over normal people but no fast now let's say for Israel o fairly o P6 na o fast we no ana ko tell so onyame abofo menemu na etro onyame abofo menemu na etro onyame abofo o de onyame abofo menemu na etro sa 1 hour 30 minutes nothing on the paper 1 hour 30 minutes nothing bibi any paper no so onyame abofo am say om could do exam na market so om abofo no ama bibi afo enti mesra mo madaroma ampa manamo ntuo ni so obi a hyemo a efe na the infrastructure say free mu ban say wasere onyame say oma won kaka honhom na oma de wasua ntimi mrem na onyame betimi aye ne saa ma na afi wo esan say usua aye ntino onyame asa ma onim de ani ahode so kwa botima yankunidifo nti obi abenya 1 obenya 1 asterisk o 1 e dance so what I say bela sama O level English 1 asterisk no e fia ho ma no e say wa ben wo brofo kakasem ene brofo twuru ti huna ehunu normal guys wa ben pa ti onyame asa no ba bia me hu bia I smile at it because David Nekai say any day. Say, very good thing. But it is not enough for you to pass and pass your exams. Massive reaction as Kevin lady poses with her diminutive husband. Hey, hey, massive. Anyway, I decided I can't friends with you.
Enya bana. Wa me.
Oh wow. And then oba no e Keviampa.
No, ona wo hoyi.
Me who oba krokro. Hey, say otemu wo boko. And the way they say. So che a year osmo na ni ti abam say ayi.
Yes,
politics. Alan is a servant leader. Reverend Ampiako maintain and no did that. I want manyo say mukorada. But I'm so and Nasia sorry. No say Alan Kojo Chiremantin or you can do for Reverend Ampiakofi and I say. Ono so Kagana asofo kume bia. Omo yitimi a distinguish omo say omo do nyame asem ene omo brabo ene omo de tutu and.
Son of police.
Reverend Ampiakofi me nim na by me so esofo. Entertainment Great Ampon causes more drama. Visits IGP after that the Lumba Omo Masem.
Yeah.
Now afraid now osmosis here so say Omo Masem.
Do the enya hone
that the Omo Masem ba minna ka say kon say di Omo Masem na nchaze mi ntwa so nko. Say me so me dima no tum kakra. That means Yanka say legend. Yeah, finest celebrity in the music industry. That the Lumba say. Hwe uni okuma de okaka say say na ti anamo fa yi NT giri say. A senator chema kwa bibia da no, you know, confusion but omo manage omo hu ya so only din ka o tetremada so what did you call tetremada o ya ubesu isu afo ani ase
and enu ampofo je experience of mu no na musa sa da na aduan na da bro
because unim hu de be
power na no so
if you want to titri so udi ampes apem
na so petam sa na
you know na
still ni mu
one year careful na still mu eso mu de na road
wa no aka ho able kuma south constituents unhappy over bad roads
bad Kolebu hospital
roads
Kolebu hospital kwan okay they say the for our four pilots are my first landing signal in the encontem na say Paul Amantem so bantem there okay new crusading guide I see NDA bosses face court Hassan Tampuli cut sword for surgical and maternity block for constituents. The Chronicle, very sad one. Family of slain cop neglected. Habi says he has traveled from Tamale to police headquarters 16 times without success. Oh, wow. And Ghana to receive first disbursement of IMF loan in March, if there's a conditionality there. Daily Graphics. ECG owes Bui Power over $600 million. Park edges quick recovery. And BOG policy rate now 28%. Over 30,000 unclaimed passports gather dust. The big one, health alert. Intensify monitoring of food vendors. Nutritionist edges FDA. Now, baby, you know Adriane. We Adriane be amusing bedi. Kuku is gatano. Anamope. Watch is gatano. Adriane Gary is gatano. Once never pra. Debi Adam kan once na bab choba bi o
I'm just say pop na say gata ho kra no a baby na how I handle the sometimes
nipa so amoton ni o ma no eton aduane ni titi o he nipa ne pa say the wasi aye no ho a aduane ni di kra be ye ode
ni mfifire
baby osmosis ko di debi am ka kire o he nipa ne say the wasi aye no ho a e say wada ma o to aduane ni di kra din dada especially aduane nsa nye de
I'm just say ayina ayi enso no mde huru omde huru bo sumu no Wọ́n ọmọ tá ẹ̀sùn wọ́n sọ wà wúrú yẹ́dí wúrú mu ní yẹ́dí san fúrú mu ẹni nyina yẹ kọ́ ẹ̀rọ̀dí hu yẹ mọ́ bó abọ́ntí ẹ̀dí àní bíyẹ.
Yẹ́dí sí ya yẹ́dí sí ya ní
ẹsẹ̀ ẹ̀yọ ọ̀hìn bí queen mother bí yẹ news no ní tiẹ̀ wà dùn online mẹ́ẹ̀ma náà ṣèṣe nkura ní ẹsẹ̀ yẹ castrate wọ̀ mu ẹ̀sà wọ̀.
Ọ̀nà náà ẹ̀yọ̀ ọ̀dí àbànú.
Pẹ̀lúfọ́ ní títì.
Sẹ́ nukura para so ní sẹ́. When you fear your shoe, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, sawa muchicha boss ni free hokra.
If you never say the unconsidered, many advantage be a yes, yet was so.
Anyway, there.
bedroom dwumadi so dia wo kan se sempa sa ken no pensu ja medin di Enoch Kwesi Wolanyo Wallace agudi catch back up the only nomenclature of professor's degree in sports the Regina Wallace the nation's presenter and mesin kunya econo quantum coordinates ma do nsa ken no penso e wo Ghana goodiem eja o shan so ma mse nyuma kunia mensa one expert omotachiri and afi je fast mixture so tachi na afi sedimo gel and roll on your ultimate pain relieving gel set me can be and also everything aboa a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins the very first step FA Cup for England and Ra Deputy County for a transfer Western United from a community antina La Liga nim Villarreal also transfer Real Vallecano be from a kaba community Chan and net Yamia Doma case in the 18th century so Ogia and Niger and 09 and a case in the Betia Basso Sempa 94.7 FM the live commentary Betia Brona Adom 106.3 FM Chef FM Sugitemu Kumasia the live commentary Eba ye catch an case no Madagascar and Senegal at 7 p.m. and a seconds case so a bit me out of them quickly if any team sanchim was swag president Kwabena Yeboa ono ene den komo atiasa aba ni na ne se nanwa da swag for paying for the awards night itiasa in terms so ye ka swag Sports Writers Association of Ghana na omoso nkoma omo edija according to Kwabena Yeboa no ugidi pass Black Stars Management Committee members sikati dia ya no mojeno ya na enhyedan fakwam.
It's been 41 long years since Ghana won the AFCON. It's been 40 years since Kumasi Asante Kotoko ruled Africa. And 23 years since glorious Atsofuk dominated the continent. The statistics sadly indicate the rest of Africa have overtaken us as we now play catch-up. We need to work smart and invest meaningfully in our sport to hold the rot. Isn't it sad that in our last 4 World Cup appearances, we cannot boast of any major legacy project from the FIFA money, much of which was shared among players and officials? We certainly have to take a second look at the practice, for instance, of paying as much as $100,000 to some management members as appearance fees. His Royal Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, this year Ghana is scheduled to host the Africa Games. 7 months to the scheduled start, our infrastructure is far from ready. More worryingly, our federations are not doing much in terms of preparation, as most of them lack the needed funding. In fact, we're running out of time, and unless the African Union acquiesces to our request for the postponement of Africa's premier multi-sport competition.
Nti Yura Kwabena Yeboa Central for Ghana Sports Writers Association womo ekuo no epanyi na ode na no da ode ne komo etwensa to dwade afase na nema Asia course so fi bibini a clubs no etimi agi omudin wo Africa oba Ghana so national teams no so fi bibini a won so etimi akire mbobre na sports minister honorable Yusuf Mustafa enso ede ne komo hakra etwensa jawasho public ne se fisa bile kode on betwensa ahwe na physical yetimi ede eboa ma nema etimi totoye no Oma hwede aboa ma nema etimi totoye yes multiple centers ebeti aboa e ma goodie no so etumpon e Ghana.
Sports brink, when well structured, it also enhances the social cohesion and generally our health being and improvement in education and infrastructure development of our country. Sports' ability to positively impact society is acknowledged, and this potential is recognized in the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development Goal, which recognizes the sports as a crucial facilitator for attaining the SDGs. Ladies and gentlemen, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo administration is committed to sports development agenda. Over the years, the government has fiercely concentrated on sports infrastructure development to enable the sector in reaching its economic potential. Among these are the development of facilities at the 13th African Games in Botswana and also Legon, the unprecedented construction of astroturfs across the country, and the rehabilitation of sports stadia, and the construction of 10 multipurpose youth resource centers.
The Honorable Yusuf Mustafa, Minister for Youth and Sports, now in council, also didn't come on age. Now, Enra, I was sports night, so I was 94.7 F and I do the sunimo, and I ended the blind historian, the Dean Eddie Affair Judu. Now, and then the train Kumoma or the Kumaha Cretan start to just so no cross Sebenado, the near flak visually impaired crano. Hunya maybe a Ghana football man Titu Chan akensi ekoya another yentian chakuta fan as ojidi passe na nyanshisha pa edema Ghana di.
Their performance World Cup, their performance Chan in recent times no obeka say yehu league especially Chan there's a reflection of your league na say
a clear reflection because even your league no crown Osha Kotoko Eko
Africa den is here Kadiogo and a year film omutimi ko share Kadiogo 1-0 and so Kadiogo ebe show mu 1-0 at the penalties a year film House of Folk and so sa Mali for a club in an year film and even your clubs no crown on Moji League no omo ko Africa na omo best say be omo be ko omo first match no ma qualify to the second match no they don't even omutimi money zone 2019 Kotoko last time oko Confederation Club in 2019 oba oko 15 September o share 2019 o share 12 sportive decide 2-0 oko 22nd and 12 sportive to the 3-0 Stellar Club of Cote d'Ivoire and the Kotoko film Confederation Cup et then assistant et na say trance na se dialogue bi national dialogue bi ne be na ye dia solve your football problems na ye solve ne entra ne nyai matra makoe no obo se football people we betra wa na ye de pedium ye de o mako work up ne the campaign we dada na hooliganism ya intimidate obi a obi intimi contest election ni bia na okwabana ne asa transfer for the second time.
Aban any role to play in all this?
Oh, Aban a role to play because Aban and only say me Aban we na sa politicians we know I don't trust them. Omo kan kure omo no baby a ho be bin na e wo ye de no e na omo pe inti football ne bin na omo so benya kakra di no na omo so di omo ahyem na shabu ubeti a shabu yes ye twa $25 million ade an kese say e sports administration no na politicians di omo ahyem na omo akwa na akwa say inti politicians dey enye omo fi football because wo hwe ade a politicians timi here e football ma very bad for 2018 mo si obi yachi obi so obi akwa kwaji bribe anas areme ya anas o shawan na cheese nipa no ade na esi en ensi organ how esi wo United Arab Emirates na declare GFA say o crime scene I don't know say o jimi crime scene na say me fan say si a cha say dubo an de ba no ye declare Ministry of Finance say crime scene anti politicians omo kan kre politicians the most dishonest people Ghana anoma ensi say obi adi ni jide kwese mu anti me dey politicians crowd you movie football say football no see per se ni ya ka minister of sports no kwan say ko politician
into we any nkoma the blind historian or visually impaired papa na ni hu ade but hu niam e Ghana football mu na no so de nkoma 8 cent na adwo de zoom e wo asempa 94.7 FM sports night so ana san komo 8 etof medu besia na madawase a Chelsea she no so mam say Jeffas Health Limited the Jeffas edu tetahwe no ana etachire ka infections na tetewa wasati meka Jeffas ni bia segunoya syphilis candidiasis wife ita na so de po adoi eboa prapra harawa na omra bo ma atimi di nchine bomodin da se okọ herbal shops and pharmaceutical shops in nema onsa betimi aka Jeffas 1xbet. I've always told you that betting is better than sakawa bet there intasima we chiri say ehwa na befu ana odin befu twa ne kuma bia odin kuma sa no manum bomodin da so pe bet there 1xbet na mum bet di wa adwene betia bom utum betia hyeche woni betia ekọ ani timi sew utwa bet na de adwene kakra etua sa ta ho na ne wa chiri pa say bet with money that you can afford to lose sika ira nya ya no eno ani edi twa bet na mo we nyina china still pe bet there 1xbet abusuan de japade bi sa sages ka question pass enya hwea obetua tabri na akonane akoton de akugu so eso de ketwa ekoje kese fa ko ho ana obete sa so na Sedimo gel and roll-on your ultimate pain relieving gel fisabri kodie yawdie for pampa so be pemo na asini tu asese home call ashama me market na fitema so nyana obetia friend e 0208219129 na oni Sedimo gel and roll-on phone so entwetwe nkomo pe product TV to na emwa ma yawdie pain bia o redeem bia no ebetimi etu asese kama e de amount within the prof equal sagudi catch back open na me the adwumadi evidence based presentation ana mede bra uti adwumadi dia na ma wo shi bubu ashi kane shi abublo shi feda baka kopimbo meka dan suma da kuma kufodu asum san kedebodu asman kese bi man ponte fa de kitikrachi kupin so edu winiba ko kaso anya na kwatin pokosu jaman akosumu ene ne hye soso ga kopeda bala hoho e kochito adidome ko ho konkoko bom yobon kwatia kona na do mahene atan wo do mahin kro ko brekumfo ne kire bechem ko sunyan afibu aketemfo ne twensa kire ko piem sama boy obi adna fidi na to ajese wo kwa ko piem e wo Cote d'Ivoire otimi sampa ya mosu kromfo na kita dege bossa wo mo de hwe Adom TV nkomo no ayo de batnyame Adom amrepa mesaka e mri biwa mesano abedin so the act of being a good guest is to know to say goodbye.
TV Badwam na oshane yada Professor Yike Walasase say wodi agudie mu nsam no abraya nwum nso na dasia na ye yɛmmoa nipa wɔ mra wɔte ase yi onipa hiammoa onipa ehia enkwa mum yɛmmoa yɛn ho na yɛte ase entwɛn ma nipa no nkɔ ansa na wo mmoa bi a wode aboa no yɛda ase pa na umre ene wadaje wo Facebook aseda ne yɛwodia Facebook/Adom TV say Go TV na won so a hwehwɛ yɛn sesi a was 176 ena DSTV so channel no 280 Medidi Fia Amonkwa Tamaklu. Mayana Yabuafo ye ase St. Andrew Senior High School for Yadon wase papa pa school ra anope yamwache edase. Awofo abatan amope school pade oba akomo yenko St. Andrew Senior High School na mofra no masua tete mu yemfa ma won ye courses ni nyina bi wo ho ye wo day for ye wo boarding for so ho nti ba bia wo bi a wo hweme ope school de oba akodia St. Andrew Senior High School eno na make for a day amount Kelke toothpaste so eyankredu ye di twitwi won se anopa ene anwumre twitwi obofra ne se anwumre ma me obatan said why na no pay anwumre so saa bro why so wo koda no twitwi ne se ansa na obeda obo oba ne ho ban afri se yare awudo mu kaka ene gamo no ya na ayekọ na moje frifri mu ba ne ade no twitwi ne se anopa ene anwumre obatan so yesa de wo ye ne no na akra no behwe so ahia kidi ministry of akra wo mpa aduane adura wo hia edebema no kidi ministry of ne bi mane bi no bonse na didie mu no na asesa P-Work Natural Health womu edro 3P garlic mixture alco pharmacy ne herbal shop bia 3P garlic mixture no ebisi ho tobi nanom na ma asrafo na woni padua no ho ban you miss immune system no e ma wo ho ye den ti yare bia ba na di ne so enkunim nyumako ya daroma ene yati adwomo e ba bedi enkomo happy birthday enkomo Mrs. Anita Ayariga APC leader no ne yere no wura Dr. Hassan Ayariga ne yere Anita Ayariga ene na wodanti happy birthday enko ema onyamento nkwanem enye okese kosi se obeye kese pa ene nkomo beye ena ye di ne anopai ase ye yama eniema ya agensemu eye nkwada ne mpanimfo nyina ase bibia ba beye no ma obi ye ade bi enye kura aye no ma enkure didi mpanimfo atam asa aye no ma mpanimfo nso didi nkwada atam aye no ma ede e man ne ye chichiri ede nkwada ne ye tete won mu mpanimfo yi nti ene akandifo mpanimfo asofo asore no adwuma no sese ye kwode sei because ye nyina ye kwa asore anopa ene anwumre enso still adwene no de wo ye ntrimu ana e wo ye ntrimu me wo Bishop Bright adofo e wa ha national president eda the Fellowship International ano and a Peace Chapel asore so eno ye ne dia yenya ne dia ne oni ebewie pa se ya na nkomo no ya na ede papa no pa mu ache
enua
na bibia oba de
isu adono mpa bo na menye correction ba ko o ka se Peace Chapel ye ne dia dabi ayo Peace Chapel nyame dia Jesus say mercy man sorry ayo so the church belong to Jesus
sa
and
I'm
a lead pastor.
Sir, yo.
And a Fellowship International.
Sir, we are president.
By the grace of God. By the share, Papa, Pastor Donna Jean Liver is the international president.
Okay.
Diana, the international, for Mocasa, we are so away. I saw for an area and answer.
Says Anna Moka.
One man can say,
so you're sorry, the founder and leader.
Oh, it's a lie. Founder and leader party. Only Jesus, the founder of the church. And the idea need actually be me intro Bible that mean to intro 1 second. Yes, no, or another model. So for I actually dear now one away. And it is unfortunate say I saw for be put on say my church. Who I an article. And you are sorry. Peter Mokrasha oh my way.
You any the does as well correct any. Nti ene uno waje atumusa obi wo de also the man.
Na say you say Matthew 16:18 I'll build my church. So he's the owner of the church. Now also for the na church no class na say church no go Greek by ecclesia. Actually as assemblies of God call out to believers nti wo me no me no ye me sorry. Nti so for the way also for one person when you're part of the church you can never own the church. Okay. Only Jesus is the owner.
And you know nkomo no so ye share the role asore no so mu play e wa kandifo mu e da ya akoda obenyina be kandini panimu nso wo ye pani wo ye kandini nenai wo hesa de o man yi ekra wuti bi ye nyina ye hunu bi asa ne ma agensam age kora wie gise nyame bam akora mu ade pani so enya no ho pani de and I said to abomu asa niama ayabasa enkra no adi entity e be no ye nyina so ye ba asori o
ya me ni kan fa sa kwazu nchia wotie fo no hefo mpimpio na ya na awre ho se ne okay anka papa mu de anka society no e kofo mu anka o se nya remedy se asori no se Yesu kan se muni wiase kanea muni asaso nkyere Matthew 5:12 and 13 ye no e pesetes ye na gira ho akire kwan awreho sam no se akanefo no bi afelie enye omu nyina ba de bi afelie ena se ne tora bi asofofo yi ene adifo yi bia osa Ghana ene wiase asofo mpempem o wiase o ya de billions ma e bia ba frefre mu a ense da nyanika se ne ye ne ma fa for example e bia asofo ko gina so se me o ka ma akoma 18 na odi otu no ho metetrasa ko metea na se ogigi sika so sika nya bone na asa brabo no opeso ke se woni sika onye oni obia e basa na den e de kire youth no dina ye obia say sika is everything but anya sa e wi asa 73 bia de me kana say niam enkoe o society no e kwan bi so no aso no ye mo ye nyanu mai kakra e bia ko gina platform so be kire odi nyame asa be kire na eye ayesa anansesam ni nkonya bi ene ni mabasa ye yi nipa adwen fi Kristo so Christianity is about Jesus Christ and say yesu ni wa na yense bebrebe enti ehomete na ye nam sa kwa so say all is not lost because every time bebrebe yesu no a obe wiase no a obe wuma ye no ni ma bi hono mo a ye nti no bai ka de sabe obi nkwa so ka wiase ni ma no enye bone de but Christianity ene say ni nyame be nanti yie na ye bra be say yesu na wa we leader no obra say yesu ba ye den na say be a year or two na be say measure African way na measure no tell na ya soro na me hu ya na say de measure bi ya na soro for no say manante na ya boso utwa uti he ka na mo say wow leaders your influence papa na me say wow afa me ja we shaka kaka de obesa bia last week say atara me shakwa so de say we happy sound me here no say manante ni say
already odi kind nanti
that's right which is not bad if it is positive and I know tell me say yeah hantai na gigi wi aseso na ya mobra pa nkora na besua enti ejanum ne nanu bia fairly oma because ejabi ofie na brabo nye na yere de nye enti nkora na isua asore no so remedy because the only solution for a wiase problem is the church say yesu wo mu abeye ye na duro bia asore so ye be kire no kware na ye nso ye bra na afota nyame no na ya breho da no Paul kan say bi wo say ono ninti wo say nyame do onyam Galatians 1:24 na ka say na braba obo kan no onum nyame wo say me chief sinner 1 Timothy 1 but another yesu nti abese bi wo say enti wo te me Paul a na me ye wiase ne ma be Kristo ni no minti wo say nyame do onyam me mpa wo ne say ankasofo nyina ne mpanifo ebese nyame no onyam ne say nti me the program bi papa bi e wa America fe no Pastor Rajilivel so penia otete asofo o kire nioma
ke we ne bedru so
anti ye nro yo
na o de wa be de say ma o ka de o so mo nyame hirawo nti ye nwo ho no a ne emugu mu ne ye hwe fie ne ye hwe schools ne ye hwe asore kwan ya ye be fa so atete ye ma no sebe ya wo mo nyensem
okay
because de bia ya memeka so obi a ye ne de yi a ebe ye yi so ko school ebe ye yi meme ye me de o ye o de omko hia wo school a ebe ye yi na ba ko ye ne de ye na ba ko nyere de yi a ye ko school na akoda teacher ni ne so na sade se so no so ye ne ye ene ne manyina agensem bibia be no ma e de amaye enkura haircut enkura star enkura nketwa like de enkura de ye an example of de ma ye efie kura ye tie ye mofrey de bia me ka se awofo enkura wo mo role model wo mo first role model
parents that's right
ye wo ye bia no anu wo sua men kasa bebre nyi wo kasa makura no a uhunu se efie bi mu ho a ma menu modu papa ne yeslim wanhwe a ne ma meme wo mu o mu so kwa akware a mu se sa aro fa me ama observe sa ne ma bia mu se sa de tie enti na se ye ne ma agi nsemu ye ne ma nkoyie efie ntete no ete sa die ne yenye ɛdeɛ nso ne yɛnyɛ ama nneɛma adegye nsɛm sɛ
but as there's a course we find sociology esunsua nneɛma ɛwɔ wiase ɛne a system sociology for children say free be agents of change are there this is some brave wiase ɛne nipa number 1 parents awofo omutumi de some brave nipa say oba ne bema abrabo nkoya ebe fete omma saa so na society te say baby a oni party bia no e de some brave nipa asoro ka ho school ka ho adwuma ka ho obi a men tra me bia chewa belempe na onu wi no onya drug but onya ko school bi mo school ni de oba no ase like say school as a senipa obi won so okwa ho no ko twempra asore to se nipa obi so ko ya niam ye wa sore and you starting fifie
okay
akora no be ko school no be how many hours but a fie and nipa ni adaje ejane enani adaje ewi ase so wa twere se nyame ansida no a odasifo se kwa nyame na buo nipa nyame am obi antumi mo nte o se awofo enya adaje ema oma omunya adaje ma won kaso ho na fe te se mfa so waso anopai ono ma aye kwaitam kakra mabɔ mpa yesu we makenka bible aboa because niam wo wiase no enya nyara ye honam bible no say ye nam honam mu but niam ye hono enya honam 2 Corinthians 10:3-5 and ye ko physical nko a enya ye and ye mfom pa bo ni Jesus nkyere emma nkwada no emmowura wo mu na boa me na bi wa free mu nya me fa na currency me hear am say papa wo yi ne mpa abo na mama yourself because me fear den na otu papa no de ho manya me e na wo fu eni adaje aso de kro eni adaje nko enya mare mo mpa e na ya fear na wo na ware no kro se enko ye oba ma bo ne ye oba muni kunu basa ye kasa bi ade mo he enti de na yesua se ne wo kan anka koda bia de ne first mentor eye ne papa na mama na wo so ye de ye te say e wo papa din obi frem o se papa me nware na me se ada wo se na ware te se na papa me ma me tie papa yi me nware na me se oh na papa so so eja de o twebia no so obuo bom sa na me se ne nya o ma me nko akoda hwede de ato ni tirim de ohun na no na sociology for so me hu se de ni pe hu no eno na oyo bible mpo se mo ye na adam enkomo ne se brapa 1 Corinthians 15:33 exercise you are so determine your accomplishment onipa etwa ho asia and the journey na ya said ni say yenye ni maye ofie enwum bi a peace for tattoo maye mi fie Kristo fie ama mi wura ayo Kristo ni ama mi mofra ayo Kristo fo maye mi fie Kristo fie mama jole ni fie yemfo maye mi fie Kristo fie ama mi wura ayo Kristo ni ama mi mofra aye Kristo fo meya mi fie
munyana mfamra enwa pa wo so na mre
entere ke se wa oye Kristo ni na wo kwasoro no ye onyo me fie onima ofie enye Kristo de nkora na sua very very vital we say ye obi invite me party biase ko bom pa ma no o se ye nidi me shada mpa abonte so aduane ba me hodi pa na am se nyawe ye trans na o serve ye no me baba ako efe ni chief adofo say na nkofo no nsam no bre ensam no akoho me ne abrofo ni di nkomo na o say daddy o say daddy see na me say what is it o say look at alcohol oh because me catch them say ade kronkron chinsan bible no kasa Ephesians 5:18 say mo nsa de sakasaka ba Proverbs 21 o say ensa ntoko penny do tomtinte onim nyansa ma chere nkwara no nti me di nkomo na aduane be si ho no akwara ne kenkan wow na me se pa cho ma fango na we asembe to ye nti kasa nya akwara na ka me ho anaka na me twitwa bi na ka fe ogira o praise him hallelujah na
bi kura
nti ne kasa ni nkwada na ye chere be boa wo bible no se chere akwada kwa on fa so onyini a onfiri mu nti ye nkyerɛkyerɛ no so yɛde yɛde ano ka wo yɛne yɛn yɛsuban yɛabrabɔ yɛnya mmerɛ ma nkwada no yɛfom kɔ Sunday school na yɛbra no so yɛmmɔ bra no yie yɛnya adagye ma wɔ mu ɛno bɛboa yɛn
ɛne ɛmeyɛ mmerɛ na sɛsi a nso asɛ biribia yɛ sika asɛ wɔne sika wontumi nyɛ hwee obi si asɔre a sɛsi asɔre sie koraa yɛ competition yɛhu binom asɔre no ne adeɛ asɔre ɛyɛ sɛ yɛdrɛseɛ ba sɛ deɛ wo kan dressing ni bi ne cars ni bi say even asori no cry business and you know ama obia so person ye bi because they say o man mu o ka say o person ye ya be ye no wo no we politics ni feel ho a school ni asori business papa na atifu.
Well, I mean, it's unfortunate. Say you better to classify. But yes, you can say I'm do my father's business. I'm ready to papa na my marry no. Na say o say me nyam be o so ma me na djuma. Enyam djuma. But business no say ne okay ka anya bone. Obi kura bole prenya bone mama e kwan be na wo fa so. E na brabo no e nkakra akra o. Onyankopon okoro ka kire Joshua say Israel me de akasasana mamro me yen kakrakra I will give it to you little by little enti area ho say asofo bi e portray themselves say okay dress nya bone but e kwan ba na wo fa so address e na adie na wo yo
but I be dey serious
that's the truth me wo me a preacher posofo ba me wonuma nketenkete ba me ensa me ri so na djuma enti yesu eni e ko na asofo onto bo ase na ase in other words o person kire wi ase gina ase de na wo enti so membo ya na me niwu say me ka we because me so me yosofo ade na wo say ye niamasa
because youth ni hwe
yeah
obi a person o yes say papa sofo
that papa sofo nya bone but papa sofo anka wo say o me ya tia say me ho we me di fie aduonum 58 mu na me we me start sofo de me di 21 enti makanya me say me 37 years afia na obi atime kakakra ne ka say me si munya na me ko soja kra anka me kuma nim kakra oh de me say ya ko school kitingiti ye masters nyina ho enti ya medwuma ma ye mfie me ko mfie aduanan ti say me ko ka ba ko demo a na wo hu a unum sofo ne background unu ba bia na opue na nko na na fe ne kasa unu ba bia ofra oba enti ya mani pantias enkakra me ka kire me ma for asoro for you for say me share afeje for 33 years ago na me ni oh enti uma enipa ho abrabo mo so say na kra papa nyame ho no mobodo na okobampo a sa eteki mmere enti ye asofo no edikanfo no ye manipa ho say yes onyame betuma srawo but mmere wo ho bible no kasa say nyame mmere na ye mmere pa afa he does everything beautiful in his own time oye osenkafo timiensa korinti na ye ma enipa ho say boni bi no so obetoka obesisi ho but mmere ban na de sa na ma no na afa ye gina ho I will say many people say, life, you are important and you are complete, not because of material things. Obini ku ankeso onye nipa. Obini ankeso onye nipa. Yesu in Christ, our complete is in Christ. Yesu mu ene edi mu. Na ko ba say, uni yire asa onye nipa. Uni baso asa ka. Da bi sa na man emphasis say ko. Ye preaching mu ne ade ye mu no. Ye many pantes say yes. Anima wo ya de papa but en kire say uni bia onye nipa. And say you be carry yourself. Me ko preach obi aso say da ko be we na ntwe ba ko na me say me ma bi o sofu na ntwe ba ko de oboa de o kana kra oboa ada na say o deep from no ye de udwam keke na aso na ko say na ntwe te ne ko onti say you be portray yourself agina platform so I say in other words I say we why yama enti I say we ase no woni we a onye nipa enye ka na mo bi nipa obi invite say me preach man no na me the taxi de ko because me ne feje for you esuka ba ko me do as daddy na 4x4 me so wadwe ye unum nyansa 4x4 na onyiba no what is 4x4 Christos onya 4x4 apostle makio mo say nyam so na 4x4 ni ho enkakra enkasa 4x4 nye but what do you expect say bishop and your car enye noa Christos obi we kurase ye so we better tell me onika onko TV so da obi hu ne da it's not about car and ewiase no se na woka no ye na se ye di wiase so no ya me wiase be di so and I say car ejapade bibi a uni bia onye nipa ya keka na saade ya and you for no e bia so apesika wa hwe ya na bia kodefo adaka na yense bebrebe enti asore no ye hwese be posies na asofo ya presentation pese na maye abrabo yen ka de wo munjira nipa to na bia do say ba obi frame me so of man bishop na say dey so say unu yare na me say unu abai obo di fo dim say akoba gina TV so say one day the whole way on way anoint oyare me ko ya say kura to be na say wona say wono ya o catch the member say o to me yare sir na me ko gina so there na me say me preaching just bibia o me ni so kura biri me oh sir say so for ni to me biri no enti me yare nya nwanwa o ba to carry yourself as we are say as o de onwu as nyame ni ho a nyame ho as on kwa na ho is a lie we are so bia wo hawo sofo bia o hawo odifo bia o hawo obia won de me o hawo mabra bonko wie sa dabi me o needs bebre ba ko ye picture for so beto me ho me am personal needs me fie so da anya sa ye mani pe hu sa let them know the reality of the world. What are you talking about? Asofu yare se so afa yare a no akadem se wa potre won se wo ye nyame wonko nyame na obua o start asori a o say maso e best is a lie. Only Jesus the best. Maybe any person be ano bone ho ye mani pe hu se wo ye nipa na so ye nipa de nipa se betumi ato e ba sa no be yare anya nwanwa ba ko gira sa me de me yare o me de hia me da obua wo do ye de kura da mo kontokwa television of man be gina TV so ni agbontia no odwam da no kru bo wi afia ko sra wa do na howi. Let's tell people the reality on the world. Ye de manya na de o Jesus Christ say e wi ase mo be hia mo but be di wi ase sun kunim John 16:33 e wi ase amane wo wi ase o ha wo wi ase yan kan se nipa John 14:1 o si nipa oba wo no ha wo bebre wo e wi ase ha wo ye portray Christianity no say Christosum yes but ha wo
ba yan hwe on so me ye Christopher man ye do so pa enti meka say bia blame ning na emfa ma ye di kan for asin asori for because ye kwa asori pa nenso still as ye niema ensem fata ye di tro mu odene as sika bia ba asori de wa wani tuase be bia free bayi nsoso ne akate ye ni ejeje no ne ade emfa blame no emma asori ya kendifo no so mo ka ho bi na men ne niema bia kenni kwanse esi
betumi ka say ye blame asori no nko a because betumi ka say generally na asori so ya de. Can you imagine the world without Christianity? Obi ohana obi o peace FM preaching obi ba adan o se mi fi alajo mi kume ho wala na ko o se mi mensia mi ko adwane agame mfie mi ni oni fie de be de de ntia no pen no ma fa poison me kume ma no but this wo kasa say enku ho na de papa o na be ka ma tem kire ho o ti dis yo na mse bra preach apo na mpeni form wa asori abo nipa o presby methodist sorry sorry abua enti ye hwe ne mo ye ma ensentrofo no aya mo se krama kanipa enye news nipa kakrama ye news enti no let's look at the bigger picture asori on fairly kura just that makoma ko bi wo mo a e na awre
no nkate bone na ha adwe o say papa ni na
enti society no so ama awre mfi nya asori nko amanyofo so ka ho yes, but leaders so can leaders there. Nyaso funko leaders. Leaders ought to be blamed. Say bia obi a politician go on TV so na kwada ketwa obe wi ase kro ho adwuma ho ye na odi openi atem. No dey na kwada nsia. And also keka ho communication wan na de party communicator na sebi nsam. Yeah.
Na nke nwanwa se nkora junior senior high school nkwada. The cameras won so. It depend mu atam.
That's right. Can you I can't think far.
Hey, me ba no I say me no no yentutu asase ne yenhye. Because eyanim go ase.
That's right. Because I am Frank Tinkete no. Me papa kra me so ba na me dwane. Na but TV and social media. Abai. Obi ya bibia ko gina TV so any opportunity cancel papa. Now empanyimfo na odamplane wo. If you say nye ne party ne. Na papa o obusu no ka wompe. And the society na sebi niema nkoye no leaders na yemlem wo mu na leaders no ebi o ba bia ho ne yan kantre ne pase o nyame ya dom na konya gina hwe o kasa yi communication no skills e na wo kasa yi e de na wo kan na de na obi besu afiri mu and it's unfortunate asofo bi nso Kotra TV so no so sabia obu djam and na so
na asofo di atam
afa de word bi amempe esi beef asofo
samomani o se de tese
I wanna make sure me asofo
me minim beef kura ansanda de bia o awe
asofo
se nyame dwuma de o mugu
oh it da no Romans so Paul say munti ogunyame enu mase sofo beef sofo
no me say asebo de enye wona betime but unso ye sofo yi anti ye ni regulation bia ye timi mi ye hunu say ampawe ye sofo genuine sofo Bible school no bibia e Bible school
oh I say like that be asofo de ma wore mfi asofo de ye ofre nyame ne frɛ na ma nyame frɛ ye guide o ofre Samuel in like guide no yesu garden asuafo nti ye fra bi informal school informal ne say me say da ni enko tra classroom de but me hwe wa ma me bibi wo mo metumi di wachi asua Elisha wan ko tra school de but odi Elijah chi sa enti school no nya bone but asofo de anya school ho a asasa ofre e ba wo so ansa e me di mfie du na me hu se be nya me adwuma me didi asofo achia mako Pentecost wa me di mpedifo achia e ko so masako school mfie nkono aka ho but any school no e your friend kane enti kanya me fra wo de abone bi enim say pray before school matter for peaceful school nti uko bi enye bone but Bible school no doesn't make people pastors and also pro akoba ne say obi akobi into abokra ka and asabia o jimi
but we okra nso a won ko ye nso wo so ye osofo pese mu nze sofo no de na mama na ye common sa na say obi aye sofo ene mi tu ekram say me ye ikakra ba ko mienu bia mi so metime ye sofo
me mo de ka me nkwan ko be asofo say nti de say ewia say Nyankopon de asofo na wo ba ye ne sen de na frɛ wo obota ne sen
na make say sofo djuma no so aye business o
and be no business say ma chire mo say nye nyina na ye bad sa just a bit more
bid ye business anka
eno na say basa
o de adwen kase
eno di
hwa wanimu a hwa wiase obra ye famu ye ahokyere me hu se mfi ahokyere wo ho na se no de akyekere wa adwen no wa de fa we bra
no de as a matter of fact new is the same for self suffer onipa na de ka me wono ma na obi fi me pese papa so de se me betua tata ma na me se de ade oba so de akwaji loan na me se ampacho se kan kra he de akwa sore go and pay your tithe there why would you give me my me get peace chapel hana me yenya madwuma politician for ya bay obi for me bishop I want to commit my soul to you and I'm saying why mistake me am nyo bi asa now I trying to draw no siken and I'm saying I left there with nothing if we are edimpa echa kunyenti me no say so form pimpim bebre ya de but o ma ye bi kalibule ebu nkrofo eya zano it's the same
na mutime nya hwemfa ho
mame Nyankopon ne bo mpae so beka sa na your system no ensem Ghana ye niema bebrebe ho no ma meme nyame se Ghana Pentecostal Council GPC Christian Council Charismatics sa ekuko na wade be somomu bebrebe se na be obetumi aboa but enye easy sa regulation bi e be regulate asoro no agise free asoro na nkasa sebe wi asefo ntumi ni tete ma asoro no but embranket ngiti wo na mpanifo betumi ebeboa e who am I to say nyame mfro obi nyame mfro na mo nyame wafro no hwe owu baba o eya ewura fi atem baba na dia na wodi jenchirima
serious so mama kiso so mo guhu fi na say assembly ne ka den kwa na ogina so da no woka na no obi aja na yire ene obi sofu mu ane obi awo na ne yire aja na no so aye topic
well
odi akire mochi difo no kura na okotre o so de odi ayi aba no bo no hunye na he se de odi akire nje
na be na monti okay nti asofo mpimpim na omunya omoyire momfo ara mo ya mo nka mo asem
omunya de
omo de onya na yire onfiri yire chi ara na ya mo report I question I mo report
they wa my
enti o wi as hu asofo bebre ya onya na yire onfiri yire chi enti they all can new but ye nyusu no nkwan jeje aso no nyina but it's the same me yesofo na ma begina social media na me dwam boni a medidi me dwam ade ani na ya twetwi ma ya ho as a way osofo camp ni anyway me new social media se mama tra adom na me gimi awa
time a wanya so de kan asem na wo de ye
na wo ye concert
trending
and then so
osofo so trending
ba no me share microphone bi o se bishop o ye Jenny Rodo na so da so be David o ye Jenny Rodo o eso ye controversy and wagidi na me say controversy me do gidi dey and me pedi say ya Dr. Otabe onye controversy so wagidi Pentecost bo me mpesa no ba hewo adwene wodi pebitrim nti asofo no bi o trend na YouTube amanisikandi okotra ba no ewiase wey
papa ya hwe you program e ba so TFI conference
yes ma say on say who say na kan ewiase no leader who say everything falls and stand by leadership nti Yesu kan Matthew 9 o say enipa na ego no omuti onwa mu ni ahwefo nti osofo pani efe no Dr. Jean Livell of America. Na come so ade ne say obekọ wiase nyina na on de okọ wiase on kote asore o nsoro America de but obobo asofo ene akanifo asofmaamefo nyina no na ohia wa kyerɛkyerɛ mu sɛ ye brasa ne okan a sɛ niwo ni ne ma baba asaba ye nipa do oni akose ensuo ne nche ne enkutom no omunyu woni mfiri so ofo ne masi Kristo so ene bo time be a free conference ye anyi sika registration no a free certificate is free oba kura papa na sa provide bo ma mid pa ne ade ne asan we aka o kama e
da be na e shasi
e wade adoma started first e be we 9th but nkro enum na ekoso okay first and second match e ko Kumasi amakom first and second match third match so e ko enkoko Methodist Church and our fifth match so e kwasiada ewia no ye ko Bunso Assembly of God enkra enyame adoma 6 match holiday no Peace Chapel International La Paz nyameche 2 days 6 and 7 match na nyame adoma 8 matches ye ko Techima Pentecost Central Techima
ani nyina time near time be
anopa na nwotwe fa na ye ko 12 na didi ya san to so 2 sections and say be obi pese obabia ma wo refie kwana bua ma obi a me wa me ko conference ya metua we de untua we wo ba bi kura na paso ba na mo do so a car no so ba ba betua kama
okay
de oba ya am say
papa me ya number no
frɛ me se se ya numbers be me na me betudwa 0244 235578 0244 235578 0244 235578 one na say ba asofo maamefo na church leaders yanga yegina or evangelists prophets and teachers Bible says study to show thyself approved 2 Timothy 2:15 enti yamra na Dr. do na papa yi wadi fie de osunu wa 54 years onne ye enya sanketo ana okasa okanya msama ya nije yemetie bi na iron sapi iron 0244 235570 0244 235570 eba so much
Amisha papa pa de beniji wo hu sa asem bia kan bia quotation die
adommente
be too much enti ya ne bishop bright adofo na edi nkomo efre number no na bra bi conference down so show hu de ne ewonyame asemu bene sofo awie me kwaba no nkomo bi wachire ye ba ebeto so Yada CBM Samu kwaba ya Adom TV Badwam na o hwere fisam nkomo ene ye die bebe aduro no yan hwese de apomuden mu nsam no etie Grace Gift Heba Clinic for age won moja edwa ewo hase ya yedi sa nkomo St Andrew Senior High School ye don wase Kelke toothpaste kidney ministry of Pure Natural Health 3P garlic mesha won ene aboafo boye shidon ma ye de nkomo yi ebron penifo mu akwaba
ya me
ya godwo na bia boko
me ho da ne pa
me amehwe wa bodwo na mu so ho de ne
da sura me na ma ho de nje na ma bodwum
say me na me ka ne sa
ayo ejena
me nim die nti America
ne me nyi wachi
no yo eni nti Grace Gift
ayo
ana yesha sem fi be ma ho
enne ye de bibi bra mo smarte
then one fedro no bia meto
na ma no gusu a me be ye de akomo ba ofia impiedu ho ene se ade na ye de bra mo no e wo wo awujade ho e wo chicken ho ya wo de be kika eja bukase na me ken so ahunu maku sei maku a ye frɛ ne pepe no ye wo mahodo bibiri ebi bom kuruwa ebi ye ntiantia ene ebi nso aye demsa na de ye kan ye maku ntiantia no eno ye frɛ no ahenemansatia metwi dini pa no maku ntiantia na ebere ko no wonim sɛ saa maku yi ekwan a esesenke ye fa so di no no yes ana ye di no oburoni be ka se yabusu no yabusu no kanne bia atwam ye penso enkwada biri mu a ye be nyina no na ye ninum eyo ye hata abiri a wakote na fuo mu no oba de begu awia so hata ema no wo na wo wia wa yama ye no muhumuhu na ayemekosam so hono nanka ibenya pa makonki ennoa momo de be wo fufu a monnoa
ansa na mo wi amapoto esa de egu nkwam asa anoa ababa wakumako
ya kumodro nyina
bia ni mo biem sumo hono anka waye duane awia ye nkwan awia wo be die no na makusam no wasa kakra de egum ana se ya na mokotonte odokuna makwa mutwie no eno nso so ye watene mu no frefu mu aba na wo no aye no watwi eni gene na odi di dokono eno nso so eye pa na kwa me kasa wi a me kira de bi a wo be no fi a mu amo prosity mu a ade twa mu a mogya ntwada mu amo ye funu mu hawo ana se broni kan poto kasem se genida ye we bi na wota no mpankanka wo mu ayase wo katita ana se wo hu se gunsu a sebe ohwe ase na emu ye wo ya no wo ye sa ade ya wona ma grace gefete ye de da ye ba ye de be chanti dokota wa ha menene ne de ba efiri se krumu ba chan enra enti ye kasei ye ne na sesenka ote hanso ya na ewo ha na ya fere no hospital wo se obi wo ebia ba ende ehia wo ankasa wo nsem esese wo ha ene so otofa ho na so metofa ha enti bonye ne no ma na mo ntoa no so ohun Cello 5 tele 2 cello tele cello 5 tele 2 cello tele edom ni doso nti wo yere nge ho na nkwa afafa cello 246 518 cello tele cello 246 518 cello tele enti enko kwa me ahene ho ye so de amete woduru
sa ti kwa me enso ye mo kwa babiem ye da se ye nwe nyanwa hodo bi a Grace Gift Herbal Clinic ye
yo ye ma wo chief fo ni ahefo nyina che Grace Gift yare ahodo bebre wo de ba ye behwew na ade pese ye kan se when people are desperate amanfo yare ma won kote bia bu mu ase wo pentema pa yarehwe na yese mframa nso di hupa ade enya sa amanfo anto won bo yare bi bebo no wanto bo na wantie nkyerɛkyerɛ papa na wantu anamo ankwa te sɛ de wankasa wanom san bo no akwa akoda asie wo ho ayi na aye no wanyansa papa mu anto a na kyerɛ sɛ wo mu ana anam no tie ka kyerɛ amanfo sɛ de yare adokoro no wono mu a wo mu nim se wani da so nipa ba kopɛ wabusuam ba se nipa ne bia stroke agena kadem saafo ne ba ya so ho a ye modern ha ma ne niema ye cheche no ane de ye aduro etu yare ase ye nyusu abefo niema bia ho tete adu ye na ne de sayare nchi yare bia wo bia nim se ye nipa sabiu ede nipa nim guase ba ema nipa ye mmere yare bi wo ho nipa bi ne bre so adwuma nyina wo de ko sa yare no ebi ye sa diabetes ya ye body bi ye stroke ebi ye mayare ya friend fibroid obi o ha ye surgery upon surgery still ano eda so si ne so saafo ne ye ka kire won se wo mra wo fa kan bibi prostate for mema enya prostate enlargement be ma de nka woni monyam baako ene se nka be ma bitimi abo adwuma ebi gina so yi enso no sabi be ma ye mfa akadita nhye mu kura na mo adwuma papa ne ye san de be hyem na kyeso wontimi nya hwe kura ti saafo ne nyine chi ya onfa numbers of fare tu dwa no ebi nso egu ye TV ne screen na se na wono mo mfre na ma memfa ketua bi ntwam wo ba bi a wo fa eka kayen pepe yesa makodwane se wo behwa ye nyini no na ye maame mu yusu yi pa na de a etai boa pa ne se release bibi e friend digestive fluids enti aduane abedi nyina nsa makodwane bi ewo mu a eboa ema aduane no etimi eye adwuma nipadua no mu ntentem pa ema ahode ne ewo nyina etimi ba ena esan the enzymes bi ekoye funu no mu eno nso eboa indigestion na mamenka we another yinsu amanfo nim se eku yemkuro enchi no ohwe tete na obi o ho a ye kase onsa oye na duro nyina yo tibi de sa makodwane ntia no ba akope bi na ode atunsu de de mu na ode asane ade eyi sisimu yaw ene efi bi afri ni padua no enchi ya ade a wose ye hene so ena mamenka we mini aba he enie ma atwa ho ahia nyina no yenim se ekita health benefits but then the way you consume said ye see ede ye aduane die no etimi di so papa na abone bre unim se kwadu se o blending nom ene se udine sa e provide different results.
Okay.
Enti one way be also person ne sorte na wo blend kwadu nom ne ade you are rather adding up nemum udi momu a e de susuanso foforoba. Enti eduro bi o ha manfo bi nom nom konto no a broni be ka che se bi o ha sublingual fascia oketremase e bi o ha yese nom e bi o ha yese we. Enti adukro na ekoni padua num de nanso kwan abefa so aye no ena din sunsuanso papa na abone de bro nti ye ka se enem de etwa ye jare yefuo mu nyina ahia ba se wantie nkyerɛkyerɛ Grace Gift today meya e bia na wo kwa akɔfa se wo de sa ayi pompo nanso ne bia kompo de na ade sa so ho enti ne ye ka kyerɛ amanfo se ne wato baha na wanante anante a onya moa bia ma ne nipadua yare na wo de akyinkini amanfo na to bellet enso no enti yes ye de brane ne ye meto bellet de tie bia no ye beboa ama so nya found ye offer the numbers no ebetudwa
ene ye kira kwan be bia Grace Gift wo
ye wonu atwomota petroleum nu atwomota petroleum biam ho no ebi frɛ no Kingsby ebi nso kura frɛ no ni boy town ye ne family love ntana hena school na hwɛ ne mu na sa wo makoyi a ye kan bi wo fia yinum maakomakonum na fa jende alata jende maakomakonnan uwia asante de na sa wonsa mase twitwane nyina gu bradam fa mako ne ka ho na brada u brada ma ne fia anka etwa de uhia maakomakon aduonu 20 chingum manenkum na sone so fiko nsone no ya fa duku fufuo na fa sone so abra wunya ntete kokura wo na wo ka fra anopeyi na wo ya fa nsuo bo teke kese no eno na fa yam na nya aduro no bo teke ma num fra anopeyi akosi anwumere
mako ni jene no
mako jene adaka jene ana jene asante de no
wow
na wo yo bia owure ta fi ade pa wa utimi de upie toto ha wo be kwa hwe na owure fi ba bi ade to ye wo de ende de ya fa wo som wo de wo ka ho a eno ye fra no retentive memory mo adwene no mononom katite beyi obi a mo oba ubu nsa mo jano babro so mo kura de makosam no sa makosam no so de anopa sakakra gu kopum na fansuo de ye ne tin nenom ebetwa se makonu kuta batamen ke etwa moja dwuma eyo no ntomo nya na mononom ye mpesa mo be ya de ato aye ho mo ama edan na efe e de be ye hotel nti selo 54 tele 2 selo tele selo ana selo 244 126 12 tele se kurum e wo ohwim sukun kwantana so bare kase kwantempo no so be bia ye adwuma no so kusi anwumre nunum ye ntum da bia so ye di dwuma so ya de ayensa de eno ane sebe achacha kwata eni fra edi mfie dunum embum abroni fra ne silence ana fe sebe mesremu a brother fu Jimmy ehwe
yada say eti eja kojo de kwame na yete wonka from Grace Gift Herbal and Laboratory Services enti ene pepe kokono makoko hotenten no na say we twu fuko na de run bi so aka ho ni je ne 20 na ne what kese no wa sha de ma no ano prostate away moja twantama ebetwa enti ya no so no ode acha yenkwa yenyina no so ene ye no wonkomodie no yemfansi ha yada St Andrew Senior High School for ase KLK toothpaste twitwu bafra no sia no pane anwumre awofo nso ya yesa bi ma menemo yese no ho ban kidi ministry of akra won pa aduane na dura wo hia no Pure Natural Health 3P garlic mixture duro ononum bia hu se ahoden aba ni paduane mu fi se immune system no ena enya ahoden wo mada roma ne de nkomo yi ebro medin ye fia amankwa tamaklo man hene kwabna asante etwaso
Badwam na Adom TV multi TV so non kono pepepe epejai mu e wa ha no se mamenka o se rekofia dam se tenase aresa na Davis eye opoku so tenase quickly ma memfa we emfem na yensa embra back na afie ento en komo no so say if you've just joined, this is Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so onyame adoma 1 week observation of a year me ankasa me mame Auntie B sa na me fro Auntie B onyame adoma echinada there be nyechinada the 3rd of February de toso miensa ana yede bro beka ye ho ma bra 1 week observation Auntie B me ma me prekope nana efua sewa akoma dankare topre hima awo Kenya ase onyame yadma the 1 week observation ye 3rd February 2023 of Kenya ase number 2 anopa no nsia kopema nwumenu nsia nti hye na se hye nso na emetai ebusua chi na bibia nko kama me da ase pi so na make out say the Grant family no onyame ya adoma ono so bekọ akọpẹ omo ma me krabia on the 16th I think so akọpẹ the krabia on the 16th I have to be sure yes nyame adoma the late oba paying so fire do say do our friend Equia enyamesem 82 years so nyame adoma 18th February Netumpemo Trinity Congregation Presbyterian Church Ghana Bomso anopanum ashaso de ne tuntum na afa yakosi no wo sepe wonsuano Royal Cemetery na abusua betena so wo Jubilee Park a ben Prempe Assembly Hall ifri don kokopem se no nsia ebo ti hye so kwasi adam so be kon na sorry for the late Oba Penny Sophia Edusei sister Anase Equia enyamesem 82 years ebe call na sorry no Trinity Congregation Presbyt Asafumu ewo Bomso Kumasi na meken anapa no nkono pemu fita ana yeshe me mama ni nyina yakọ ni okunafo yera samo kwame apia kubi yakọ emma nana ama akoto wo USA nana Equia free apia wo UK nana ama sewa apia wo USA Mrs Stella apia poku wo USA Mr Frank apia do for atoto wo UK Mrs Flora AJ Mensa Kumasi ohenere ama poku ya wo USA anafe ama paying grant wo USA ana ama kakra grant nso wo USA na Eugene Kwabna Ofuri enso wo UK nti yenkai na yenkota ebusua na china bibi yanko kama emfa emaye menyini se de wabetena si ohia se ye kire nipa ban na se nipa oye se ye be kai wa na ye kai o se free se huni hunu ha achi pa nti eba Ghana ye kan amanyosem eba NDC amanyuko no se ye kan omo so abakosem ne omana montu a nipa bi ma both in front and behind the scenes and side by side omotimi stay the affairs of the NDC collectively now ma demonstrate say omo loyalty towards the party and Ghana no few people so manya kwenya wa manyo semu a omotimi ahwe omonim totin na omo boa se Ghana betima fa ntoma pa efra enye me wanwa say the constituents the best stamp authority among an overwhelming endorsement say on sanko jina omanam ewo eye emrahye bedwam make we nyina no ade ba kwa matosi ho no sese nka meti anwona kasa na no pe ya kamero no nyina to ho no na fe mo se mne mo ana ekoba but mo fa nche me kakra mesua ko me mabeti na bukum mantenkran ti se meti hapa de ide SM Kovo Tarajin Mr. Monopay yeah man official pano yeah man akwa ba sa bonatena because all our platforms the you train the frumo asempa oka ho Adom FM oka ho Joy FM oka ho Badwam hokra the next asem no kwa jisem kra yeah ma era Kofi Adams yeah akwa ba Kofi good to see you oh Kofi Adams oh yeah everything and historical maybe Meko files nimpa some other time no ma catch you the historic no It's good to see him. One of Ghana's finest operation managers. Oh, yeah, pass me home. BBI come on. I don't know, but
now say who kotina bukum.
Yeah. No one think.
Now we insuya kinki. Ekwa ye di kinki a. Kasa no so ye de.
Easy.
What the bukum now still who we share baby a fufu joint to war any like only there.
Why you kwai? Bukum ye. Dokunu papa ni pa.
And who we share dokunu sporta. Kasa no so beti.
Kenke buti.
Kenke buti.
Na party what you say?
Well party no hu. Wow, we hear Odika Maminchia with you for any more. No question.
Breaking news.
It wouldn't usual of me. This is me platform. So now my shadow advertises. That's so the enemy decided me advertise. Remember who's like a day. I can watch it so that it will be a surprise.
I see. Yes,
party no more there.
Yes, your constituency about party. Because constituency is key. Omo mother through your party. And they will be do some pempe. So, enti constituency to say.
Well, constituency igusua tumia omodi share yes, I believe say the ejumapa. I believe that in the last 2 years, within the constituency, the maker say I have done so much in terms of influencing in Yama Bebre community via any who are make us say may impact something in the community. All the communities I want my constituency have done one thing or the other. Either say about school and now suhunsem and now efa kanye and now efa ayaresa have intervened in almost every community.
Your last intervention was when we met.
Exactly. Those are all part of the intervention. So, ministries. Now, my name minister be Dinkomo, either Rose Minister or any other minister. Working towards getting in Yamabi Ewo the constituency.
What continues to be that major challenge? Our constituency.
Well, Aquine, because no ena ebi krubia Aquine da hoa. Eno na ye de nipa be faso akokrom no. Na isu ya dia ehia nipa no so to say omuka say water is life. Then so nipa nankasa on our own can create means of what getting isu. Now so eba no akwanya
untimi
ye.
There be ahana ya akwa no.
Yes bridges I say eba in yen type of communities are which one is so bebre yansa na wakwa kudu community bi no bridging baako kura no course enya dia or baako betumi aye den aya na community na nkasa considering who they are almost status no say omo betumi aye omo contribution aye omo kwa because even in Kraha ye penifo yet say even the Trasacos the East Legon aban na eye akwan no na dentina in poor people working hard, growing cocoa for us to export. And sana yenya sika yedi ba beye sanya meya ye no yesi omudie omanka san konkoye omu communal labor. They cannot do it. So say central government intervention ebem. So you see an influence any yenima at least yenim penifonu to go in and go and have that engagement. And we are praying, say, the major need any aquino. Yeah, can de kakra and luckily you ebanu soon sema NGOs be brave or when you want to they come in to intervene in terms of boreholes or mututu because advantage I mean well my constituency is say the water table is just so good in that area. Communities cry omuwo beposo. Very high hilly communities so easy to get water for them. So in terms of borehole, the water table is so good and so fresh. And the drilling of boreholes in the unyanya machines in the be assured that you surely heat water. Would check it round within a certain about 50-meter radius, ubenya baby, you will hit water.
Okay, so I feel no joining a Badwam constituency. Mashebe joining the ticket of the NDC and then the train come here. Badwam, we're gonna Badwam or Mimicroma for it. Badwam, fine.
Badwam, a traditional area, now in Oti region. Now it used to be Volta until recently. We created 16 regions following the regional reorganization, and it could be Oti region. Badwam, it existed very long ago. Those times. In the colonial era, no, na ye Badwam Krachi.
Okay.
Commissioner no, Oti Jansikan, the municipal capital or the constituency capital of Badwam. One traditional area. Ye Kasa Bakun Lelemi, and we are part of a general Guan group of areas. Guan, but specifically speaking, we are Badwam people. Kasano Lelemi. And we are unique. There were 4 divisions with Chidom, Adontim, Nimfa, Benkum division with 1 paramount chief. So we are unique persons. You need diverse, many paramounts and different.
You only have 4 divisions.
We have 4 divisions and 1 traditional area, 1 paramount.
Mukasani Lelemi.
Lelemi Kasa.
Okay. Lelemi niti uchi ya obi o Lelemi Kasa is a good morning.
Anopano ubeka se Nijro.
Na majisu say.
To be just say Nijro wa.
Nijro wa ado. It's a Kasa with all your musicians wa ado.
In the afternoon it is Elie. Yeah, if you are more than 1, Billier.
More than 1, Billier. Okay.
There's some little variation from division to division, but generally.
Okay. So young call party, me who say even the crossover to new breed of national executive, we saw now who steer first our MC. In fact, what are they about Bian Makaine, Kasa or chairman? The former chairman, because we are Mike. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, for that lengthy. It was good. It was good to see you holding the microphone in your days, because a bus on your money there. Party,
well, party are training.
Yeah.
Party knew the Wafa in TTN all the way. This is the time I was also here.
Which
Doma party. Party not train. At the time I was very young, a moment of opportunity. And me my lucky. Say my name Penny for Anantil.
Yeah.
Including the founding father of the party, His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings, late President John Fifi Atta Mills, and current presumptive flag bearer, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Yananto. So, and if it comes to the party, virtually every chairman, any general secretary, anyone, very, very close. Maybe the only general secretary, make us say, we didn't have that close relationship. But even then, make us say, is late Josiah Aye. Otherwise, all the rest from Dr. Kaikwe, who was the interim general secretary because of the central region roots, to Alhaji Hudiaya, who became the first general secretary. You call Cape Coast to have the first Congress to elect officers in a Honda elected Alhaji Hudiaya.
On this note, I'm chairman, one of our finest.
He was the first general secretary. Dr. Kaiku was interim general secretary. So Hudiaya all the way through to lawyer Josiah Aya Obeteki over in April 2002. Then, of course, now Chairman Johnson Asidi Ketia Obeteki over in 2005. But before then, beat Zedden Acte. Time Omuyi late Josiah Aya everyone beat Zedden Acte for a short period, but was not elected. The attempt to be elected, no, he lost, and then left the party for DFP and later came back. Of course, General Mosquito was there for 17 good years, and now has passed the baton on to Fifi Kwete to also...
So now you have new national executives.
Wow.
National executive first write-up Omaye on the wall. It seems to be bringing, or it has brought a certain level of kakra party. From maybe I would take this decision or take moving forward as a party. How do you solve that gap now?
Well, I don't think that a gap. I think that a decision on FIR, maybe some are shocked, some have also welcomed it, some thought say, Obian Danjin say, ABC because of Phil say, look, even though we may think that it should be done, maybe Nipano Edre comfortable, I'm using comfortable advisedly. Level into difficult and Nipana be like untouchable. To say ni ayo koso o mangana sisi ya ye hu pefe say minister in bon number. Ye hu pefe say minister in bon number. Na so ya kaka Nipana ya untouchable. So pinia or ye appointment no suru say ordinary sabe dem be kanipa. Na so nipa no bon number. Omu party for akasa. Untouchable. I think that leadership is not about all that. Leadership, say woka say wo ye reshuffle. Men train ma ubia be hu say ade ye asay we krama omwadwe free answer na wo ba be. Look, I'm telling you that tomorrow if the president reshuffles finance minister, it will be no news. Beyond the announcement, you know.
Because it's expected that it should.
It has been expected and it's passed. Comfort say it has passed. Because people will not see it as useful again. As useful again. So sometimes as leaders, you know, maybe you need to. So that's what they have done. It will come with its own reaction.
The minimum raise issues about akukudru no the year no omo the year not nipa ba ko omo the year no any a brain no omo year no any nipa omo asesa omo no.
You see, timing great. You can look at timing in different ways. Say we expect to say ubenya minim how to a fresh shade kurade
inubi anase
inubi won train ma emre no bedru ansa na obekọ akudua edua na ebe ma osa.
Once you expect
once you expect shade at a certain time no say wudua ade no na ebedru ho no na shade na aba. Every step that a leader takes, you know, the intentions are there. One taking the real step earlier at the right time when your resource, you know, at the time you need it.
So you might take the step.
So you might take the step now. That you might take the step now. That if you don't say, "Oh, time in yet." Now, so also here the time I will expect the resource, you know. If you don't say, "Time I will take the decision," and then call say, "We train now we maybe at a certain time." But we train us we time now more you can so a bedroom time I will expect the resource. Na when adianu nyandru ho. So you also have to factor that. Me person necessary leadership. How long is it going to take the leaders to do A, B, C, D? Me person by this and this date, you know, omo do a certain level la, omo betumi aye nyama bi. And the time men always say me take a decision, no. Me ntwena me ye no May, me ntwena me ye no September, me ntwena me ye no December. Now, me at that time, me expecting this kind of outcome by this time. Will I get it? So, we make all the scenarios. I bet you say no. We train at the time, Mankrofo say the most appropriate as far as some way concerned. Negative impact as to the results that you are looking for. So you have to take it at a certain time. Ebinomo Ajumbe say, and you're the best timing. So as for timing, you can look at it from different angles. Nipa o take a decision, no, he's not oblivious of the situation we find ourselves.
Exactly.
He's not oblivious, but he's taking that decision for a strategic purpose. I can't wait to say a football game. Now we'll be a substitution for why Triama. I got 2 minutes to the end of the game and say now we a substitution. The person may not have the necessary impact, but maybe would the number possibly 15 minutes to the end of the game. Some effect and some impact.
So you're in full support of the change.
Well,
not for an interest, but the interest of the party.
I don't look. Mpenifa yes are some of my best friends. So Ubekaya at time I honorable Haruna Ijina for youth organizer elections, both in 2002 and 2005. Especially in 2005, His Excellency Jerry Rawlings, now on support, we stood with him. We stood with him. So he'll be, and I've supported, I've given, share my ideas and my support for him. In the same vein, also, I support the party at all times. Party taking decision, now affecting me, I still support the party. I make my comment, but I rally behind. MP, MP, in 2013, Abraham MP, Yankupon Tunsa, friend, and me, imagine, say, me, Kwako contest, they said, oh, they haven't resolved my issue publicly in Tiomoma Menko. Meanwhile, the committee now, say, Professor Awuno led committee, and we say, now, no, like Omucho Assembly, Bibia, Omucho Assembly to audios of during the campaign time for the flag bearership, and I will be a PC together to create that kind of imagery. Now, so I could have gone independent. I said no.
So you have to comply.
Party not take a decision. Even though I wanted to go in there, I was supporting Nipa. So I supported the aspirant for that by-election, Honorable Daniel Kwasi Shyama. My community, the Tema, brought the highest number of votes for that particular by-election. The BBR resources are mobilized. I put everything at the disposal of the party for that by-election. Then I became national organizer in 2014. 2013 almost stopped me. So I mean to be a national organizer. And for the first time, almost are they the campaign coordinator to me. Since then, every party activity biya meka. Even I have since been national officer, now so a program biya meka. So even when the decision was against me, I complied because a party did not take a decision. So for me, once a party has taken a decision, you may be happy, you may not be happy. You will have another day to deal with that decision. Men be we no man affect the party. It's not. It should not happen.
Even if when consultations were not properly done, the call baby.
Well, I've heard about consultation. Yeah. My party opinion, at least as a party national officer, and being involved at the party level, you are taking decisions on parliamentary leadership a number of times. Now me count national. On many occasions, said they have announced it. Because you were a level of persons who needs to know what's going on. What's going on.
Point in time.
What's going on. The only time some of us got involved was the 2017 one because I've become a national organizer and I was also campaign coordinator. So I got involved some way, somehow. But even then, but this reshuffles, engagement, there was a lot of engagement.
This one?
Yeah, there was a lot of engagement. This one? Yes. There was a lot of engagement. No, I have investigated.
If you have your,
I have investigated.
If you have your Honorable Muntaka, who is a key member of leadership, raising objections to...
Muntaka was being changed. So how were you expecting, they say, at the beginning of the consultations, young consultant, say, oh, maybe
okay, so the person, okay, in your case, no.
Maybe
Nipana
until we have reached a level and sana say, oh, based on this project based on this and this and this strategy that the party wants to adopt in preparation to the next assignment, it has become necessary. So I will say, and that then So we don't come to consult you say, me person Mrs. Sao. Now, what do you say?
We don't come to consult.
No, we engage you. How do you come and consult? Say, me baby you.
Maybe you.
Maybe you and Johnny. Now we can say me you and now me you.
So then there's no case.
I'm telling you that is why sometimes I have difficulty on the issue of say Omuka about maybe not being engaged in a respectable way before any public announcement and but party is one any public announcement. The party had not issued any statement to the public. The party wrote 4 letters, 4, beyond the verbal communication and engagement that Omusuma Penny say on affected person no enka no more. Only 4 letters were written to the 3 affected persons on the day before and notification to Mr. Speaker.
That's it.
That's all. Where the letter no appear abontino, many would say hi and the party in Penifonu yenim. And the letter no ko abontia afi di enkofo ka say a fake no. You don't expect the party general secretary to sit there and fool his arms.
Say a fake.
So, or say, or confirm say,
that's the reality.
Letter now, a Pia Bontian for Kanwasam, even say a fake, and you're fake, and no credit. Penny for at Naso, after one dream, I take that decision. So it's a genuine letter. That's all it is. And they say, my colleagues and I, yet in one from many more, and your party, no. And I issue a press statement. Say, oh, Yinkofwe, if you medium, then now you release this statement to the media. And yes, I
so we are a potential government in waiting. Even some schools of thought, even raise now by or no party, I say, Bibia to turn out combat me budget to me. Or more an idea kakra we managing it in another problem.
Well, you may think that idea kakra and idea kakra.
Oh, some
no political party in the Fourth Republic has ever taken that major step of reshuffling the minority leadership. No, the minority leadership. Even see that. It was a major strategic decision. It has never happened. From 93 to 97, the minority leader was one person. They never changed him. Even though at that time, Krana major opposition behind the parliament. From 97 to 2001, the late J.H. Mensah, Ononkwan as minority leader, all through. From 2001 to 2009, Speaker Bagbin, and I know for the 2 terms, NDC opposition, yeah. Speaker Bagbin. From 2009 to 2017, J.H. Mensah Bonsu, and minority leader. So it's not who are being more. And the NCCI be aba under President Kufuor, under President Mills, and even under President Mahama. Time Ayawa be majority side in NCCI, but in that situation, we didn't call into another responsible portfolio. But even during the majority, for example, Honorable Muntaka became a whip based on a reshuffle. And Nipa Yeyini Free Hono, late Honorable Gershon Bediame, MP for Nkwanta Safano, was not even given any top leadership position. Onokra Yamfana and call Abenim. Atana Yakakra said maybe we're promoting him to deputy leader na Bibisa. So the in terms of time I war power no there, so the outside power that is the minority no Bibisa in CA. So it was a major decision. Any decision I ever can say a small decision, but I believe that over the time it will be managed. Me I have no any kasa bibria meti and I because MP yasem and MP yasem. Look, Haruna our leader, you're one person now. Or no, ever na joining Mukrano. Nka maybe by this January end in February, Krananka, ye to Abakra a flag bearer, so that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama will have the gravitas as leader of the party to push the agenda of getting the party to win the next election.
But we've not gotten to that point. We now almost say presumptive. We've not gotten to that point.
Now, again, point Ben
we are at a point of when NDC Amanyu Kono, Ebe Kono Makoyi Franka to for.
Presumptive means more than 90% of us in the party.
How do you arrive at that?
Why? In any party, ne Ekokoyi Omulida. Meti am I not an MP? My name is party penny for Eddie Hung, Eddie Kita Hung, so as soon as penny for more other areas, so on. They are not being stopped from contesting. Obian stop one. So almost feels that still when the party says it has a presumptive leader, still
when individuals say not the party.
Well, they say what the people of the party say, majority of them are saying, represent the party. Ultimately, the party will decide on the 13th of May. And then,
13th May,
13th May, na better. As for contesting, it is you're going to general elections. I'll be small parties. Say may win. Nothing stops them from putting. So nobody is going to stop them from. But it doesn't also stop party person say Umbeka say we recognize this person as a presumptive leader. It doesn't, because they're very clear. Look, on every front, I wonder. Maybe me ayetini in Accra no ye be nomination na Obiamba. Maybe Obiamba.
So be over there.
Well, so Obiba Obeko through the democratic process. Look, Obiamba Kra still ye beto aba.
Okay.
Obiamba 2015 say Obiamba na so ye to aba.
Right?
Kumasi ye. 2015 so ye. Kumasi in 2012 ye. Obiamba. President Mahama Nkwano far forms, but still yet 2 years and no. And now, ye ba 2015 na ye say every member kra beto aba ni bi no so. Obiamba still we voted yes or no. So Obiamba kra still ye beto aba.
Okay, Badwam constituency, a member of parliament on the ticket of the NDC, Yera Kofi Adams, a former aide to founder, former president, late George Rawlings, former national organizer, former director of operations, you know, the whole Fache Minimino, director of operations, submarine in Kwa. In the sure said Obasa Kenya and what I say about this time, Obe Kenya and all for such operations. But what the governance piece under His Excellency Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, as you say, Osha say na no be more number, and we mean more number, any tuya. Amamu in totality, no, under the watch of Nanado. Reasonably, we Bibia the Danakwem.
Bini asa bibi the Danakwem man kenu na yewo situation ayewo mu ya. Enekra the summary of my topics kra HSA Bibia anye den na kwem. Because what is happening being seen that on all fronts, negative ways, from the economy to social intervention and to everything. Nyama is being seen that. Meanwhile, now say Alan Koka say he doesn't believe in NATO. NATO
nation of talkers.
Talkers. No action, talk only. I didn't know Kasa. Say eno na ekosunti na Kasa. Slogans, slogans. Aben eba no slogans. Yede dada nipa. Slogans are ebema wa charge hu and get nothing no there fama. Slogans there fama. But clearly no. Bibia obefa bia nothing. Fighting corruption. First, says special office of the special prosecutor. We all hailed it. Say, oh, good. And now, yes, I appointee anti-corruption crusader. Martin Amidu. Well, Bebrena haili. Martin could do no who say, a benye ready so quit ya katasishen proye. And no chance to say, oh, church. Ninyama. Finally, they said, oh, no, to me, Yejuma. Then he resigned and left. Then they appointed another person, Biom. Nansa, Edian and Nipano Soka. Has he said things positively about being helped to fight corruption? No. Say, Martinami Duna, Enya, Enye, Ma Minia, Kisia Jaben Sue. Onosuba, he's repeating, if not saying worse.
That the government of the day is not serious.
And then he's been blackmailed, say, or say on pay salary, or say on ye. Meanwhile, Nipa no office, constitutionally, they have stated the level are over. And the other staff now also they have given the level are more. So they must be paid salaries for the same level. That's all they are asking for. So when yes, I did now you are blackmailing them. That is economy for the first time. A buying the little economics be a Greek economics, make kind books, say government bonds and bills the safest. Open say we have the mrakra say banks and other financial institutions compulsory say bonds are to investment are with a buying. Under the MPP we are reversing that long-held belief. Say when you are buying a business, the safest, and this abium. A buying say there be me sabe she ubutum. Would you no cry this and be Jeffrey? Just because the same government has messed up. They be no more catch say, oh, COVID buy no
COVID buy. Yes, no because COVID buy. COVID
COVID buy. No doubt about that. Say COVID buy. Baby, someone say COVID buy no. Edian na yenyaye.
Sika yenyaye.
Yenya sika bebre. COVID inti yenya bebre. I have given this example so that in Crawford betia siye. Owo ya dia obia mfrese owo be den beba no so ana ebeba ni fie. Even sometimes the most useless person will be you don't even pray say nipa no be den obe free. Because at least in nipa no kra obey concert bi kakra and you all laugh and smile at it. But sometimes it comes with its own support. Me fan just example say upapa out of upapa ni wu then donations are about same say maybe 100 million. Na a year no cost ne health care now we didn't call Yarisana, maybe we spend 10 million. I can 90 million. So the next moment, the next year, you be with school fees. Now we can say, oh, papa, we ain't to mean to ask school fees. Even though a would at all, so that's what happened to us. That's what happened to us. Out of COVID we were able to raise almost 22 billion. Per the Auditor General audit now, 22 billion was raised. Only 11 billion went into direct COVID no expenses. And the COVID now, you see, yarea na wo in the example I mean, ma wonsa kan sikabi. We invest in a year anka ebe dane ebusuanu nenim. Well, enyembra sebedwem. Embra sebedwem no ma ho kwan say COVID aba, yare aba, and move quickly and make sure say ye be ye niama ewo kwan paso to help the country. It doesn't mean say waste sikano. It doesn't mean say waste sikano.
Brane ewo emergency situation ampa ehia de no man subject sikana ye twini nyina man subject critical scrutiny.
It is not parliament. Parliament ma approval a executive and I implement it. So parliament ma approval no eno ena yensaka the 2020 Auditor General's report and NMA minority yen NDC sad yes sorry say or say yen hwehwem ye pese parliamentary inquiry be then echo into COVID related expenditure. Majority side ebogu ye say omunjintum because Auditor General or yen ejuma already. We disagreed say na ye pese parliament na be de be yen hwehwem. The first deputy speaker presiding a true some out. Yes.
Wantiasie.
He agreed with the majority side. It took Speaker Bagman himself to readmit motion for us to establish a committee of parliament to go into it. I directed the Joint Committee of Health and Finance say when we say even Auditor General report now the buy 3 sources of Sikabia according to Finance Minister the Auditor General didn't even capture that. So it vindicates the position of the NDC group in Parliament. Say, Yema Parliament then so anchor into the COVID expenditure. So we will be finding more debts. Say sikana eba yensem as a result of COVID. No, we wasted it. So, it is a Ghana. There was situation bimune. Enye yare COVID ninti enema Ghana yebre. Eye kwanya abaye no faso e waste yensika enti na ene.
What about them wastage? You know how? How do we say wastage? Abaye no even though it will buy ebusuya bebre, adofo bebre, enuanum bebre, ahwere omonkwa abaye nya mfaso. Ene ye wotibia bi mai hu nyina kire kakra amasenka onyame ye hu ye mobo am ye nya dia ya ye da chisika kras individuals kwanka hu ya aka ene how have we arrived at this position
even just one example abane si sikana ne saka ye no odibi ekwa akoye agenda 111 ayarisa see around na ebe take 12 months maximum to do it. Not even one. At various
at various stages.
Now when you are spending amounts of monies in municipality, you are contractor $1.2 million. Basically,
but that's not possible.
I'm telling you, it's like a park. The minority side, just second, the minority side, $1.2 million.
Given out or yet to
January 2022.
Maybe baby as in Sassimo Manso. And I say, maybe they are redesigning what? The plan. Because in the report that I have here, some of the delays is as a result of Assassin home mansion. If you also are designing the whole plan. Okay, yeah, well, Yasaba Damu Yinama say, Mamen Chia Sankofa Tete Danso, that's also Wajibra. Welcome to Ghana, Sankofa. James Henson say, ask Kofi Adams in case they come back to power. What will happen to Sagleme? And then Onye works in housing.
Well, Sagleme, dear project, it was meant for that purpose. Yeah. But the defense minister, Ebe Kachre, Menam Committee on Defense and Interior. Or my young say, a buying per se, or the facility nuclear, or the defense ministry. Now, Munye. So that it become part of the housing for which we support. But this whole idea say works and housing minister say the some private person it is wrong. It must not be accepted under any circumstance. Okay, the military to use as part of camp there. I think that is still for public.
I sit on the Western Housing Committee, and I can understand.
And then I must say, rent allowance.
But I can understand Kofi Baishi.
Tell me, can Kofi actually just a good dream for me? The Kofi is that you. But what would they run him? There are 2 days because social media who say. It's more the national rent DNDB.
I think now I say you perceive regulatory rent on some. And then follow social media. Young lady be.
Yes, I'm not crying. That's what we discussed because
the complaints.
Rent homes and inferior.
I mean, it is real. And there's a need. Say I was buying a day inferior food now coming to a pool. Yeah. Into rent control department say they are buying any on the near call kakra. Okay. Or more and modernize secretariat just to register or more a war properties a would be. I mean, Say obeji obi 2 years. Na ububu man no gene 6 months. I think, but you see the pressure. Say ko boy sika no for 2 years bra. I know eka ade ba kon. And young boy when you Juma Adom TV. Bia raketua no nya de a otumi twen boaboa no de ye. E wo sha ban pe kwan bia obetumi aso na sene. Na bia kakra no na ye tititi no. So that for me is there. But on Saglame Kofi na beja to mu say car NDC for ejae. In fact, wo hwe sika wo mo giye sika podo egiye se de kosi affordable housing. Na ewie chire no sika na ntimi nsi 1 the number of housing units are one council.
Well, that explanation is about and I'm on to say
well sesiano obroni free bibi cost benefit analysis. We say person here affordable housing. Now so what this kind of big home now you find say oh yes affordable housing now then you defeat the purpose of calling it affordable housing because if you are doing business wise maybe I will share a see that anyway and your boy in now they and no better one na affordable biome. So there's been a lot of proposals even companies like TDC can come on board buy this because Saglame I mean it's along the TDC lines get these facilities and put up housing units amount for betimi. So not just the military and the police and where we are also looking at young men and women on betimi say affordable crana something that they can also take part in. And there's a whole lot of proposals on the table about it.
Oh, party MPP, do they know what they're about?
Well, we know. I mean, of course, nobody
Ghana NATO.
Nobody would say
nation of
no acting, talk only.
Nobody would say senior will be a pen on sanity. But I think that is life. I mean, me share life because in Komokram ni kufie diwa me blame parliament say dom kumano ne mokra dom kase no oversight responsibility on this matter of COVID and also a year from say implementers in the problem whereby if we approve government takes over executive no matter implementation and a challenges about now he paints a scenario about COVID. So even though obi an share say obi be free mu and also be no in our case but the aftermath is serious because of Sikasuma about mining. You see, I would only throw out a question, say, Mr. Ghana for instance, committee I mean Public Accounts Committee. Everybody is you there's been a 100 million Ghana cedis infractions.
Misapplied or managed or
but Ubakushemuno. And I've made the point say during COVID, there were a lot of the procurement laws that were breached. For instance, Ammanford needed to engage companies in an emergency way. But there are laws, Public Procurement Act, actually there, Opeso talk Garia, come be fast or better Garia. But they be as I mean now which are bent, when to me and fast so. And also say Garia no anya there one talk. It's because the Auditor General or the systems any audit. Oh yeah. And before Public Accounts Committee, we apply the human face to it. So you look at the reality. Yes, this is what the law says, but in the circumstances, this is how it's supposed to be. Okay, then go and apply, and that's apply retrospective approval being a demand. Maybe at the time of the audit, now Auditor General on your way. So that's it. It's one year careful. What could be come for and sign a cry, but
on the other side, people also took advantage, or normally they take advantage of the emergency situations we sometimes find ourselves in.
Anybody who took advantage of the emergency situation to defraud or to take from this country must be punished. And for me, one of the things that I am looking forward for, say, there be a public accounts I refer to Attorney General, and we don't see any action. But I think on matters like COVID, if we sit down and Parliament decides, when we say they went through wrong, we are expecting the Attorney General to institute an investigation and quickly arrange these persons before court. Because you see, ayarefo anase sika ede ya ayarehwe ho niema no. So obi di ni sabomwa nipa no oyewudini. That will be my conclusion. So let us not rush in concluding on this whole COVID because of the report now between him and the amount involved near. But we are trying to milk it. But like I'm saying, you know, there are certain times we just scan the workers here. Maybe the intended purpose in this kind of question on the year. But maybe the approval processes now was a go through on one. Now, Yakubua will be comfortable.
My member will just one example. Say, Obi Ebe Kachira will say, I gave 80,000 to Ashanti region for 31 paramount chiefs. I gave Western region 80,000. Maybe Western region 22 paramounts, 80,000. Bronga Hafo 28, 80,000. Greater Accra 12, 80,000. Central region 34, 80,000. Eastern region 11, 80,000. How? So, omo workshop now. Irrespective of the region size, any number of paramount chiefs are
so what went into that, you know?
Creative, sikana by check. So
it's captured.
Captured in the Auditor General's report. Unaccounted for man 80,000. Senka maybe Rebecca say enumudi no 35, maybe 100,000. Oh, enumi 11, maybe 60,000. Enumi say all of them 80,000. How can they account? How would they be able to account for such?
No, and anything accounting, Kofi would admit say. Yeah, this kind of amount. You fancy this kind of show, 80,000. You're supposed to retire.
Deputy ranking.
So we need to find out from them.
On the surface, I'm only a very critical point in Ashanti region.
I'm only supporting you earlier point now. Would you have idea?
I'm not done.
I'm supporting you by giving more evidence.
Ashanti region, 21 parameters, 80,000.
80,000.
I will not sit on your program to defend it.
So clearly, no.
No, but all these things are going down.
Yeah, now what the country say, COVID inti. Ena yengi na yebre enti OPK ne kakra na ono wa save edi akoma ba say je na faye mpuntunjuma na later mi hia ma ba beji ma de na de wo si umfa mano because COVID aba na so ye kohwe COVID ba ye sika e ka wo nsa na e kwan wo fa so Spanish ka no wa mfa kwan pa so and Spanish ka
OPK
then you are blaming COVID.
OPK you guys need to come back
you are blaming Russia and Ukraine
on this COVID matter because this breakdown is very irritating.
You are blaming Russia and Ukraine. You are blaming this. You are blaming
the Auditor General has done the first bit of their work. Me, I'm only looking at the law.
We cannot, but Auditor General, as professional as he wants to be and he is, presently, so Okoye and Shimupana Gan and Idisha Kato says, Sikaba, Ekrani, be a grant now. How is very
Yakura say, Sikano, Mukoji, and Omusi, Omudibi, 8 years for Get Fund. Get Fund also in Bravo, so say, wo VAT now, wo 2.5%. Would be after the Wako Jessica, COVID by Enubi, and I will see what I think Enubi, and I would have to this assembly common fund.
So, to take down a year, how
late because
my discussing NDC, the way I may prepare, say about
NDC leadership led by Atuforce. And this leadership led by Atuforce. Yes. We are looking forward, say.
You missed that interaction with Kofi. There's no big deal.
Or no, say a leader from behind, or a great leader, or no, or commander majority side. Or to be commander want to boycott budget grammar. Majority leader, you know, sorry, Paki, or your leader, or your leader from behind.
We don't really answer the Messiah. Thank you so much. I'm going to mention that.